Mike got the podcast, spark flames in the dark. Stake of vet, battle scars, got that bite with the bark. Urge to crash, mind wired, engine rev in the lane. But Twiggy in the Discord, puppet strings on the brain. Tune in, voices clash, stories fold and expand. Stake holding grudges, Twiggy got the sleight of hand. Echoes through the speakers, chaos brewed in the chat. Podcast, fire burning, ain't no turning back. Stake a vet, war tales, heavy weight on his chest. Battle hardened, but temptation put his patience to test. Twiggy with the tongue, slick words cut like a blade. Discord's chessboard, every pawn gets played. Late night whispers, truth mixed with the schemes of veterans, demons versus manipulators' dreams. Mic cuts deep, broadcast raw and unfiltered. Podcast dynasty walls stay unbuilt here. Voices clash, stories fold and expand. Stake holding grudges, Twiggy got the sleight of hand. Echoes through the speakers, chaos brewed in the chat. Podcast, fire burning, ain't no turning back. Stake a vet, war tales, heavy weight on his chest. Battle hardened, but temptation put his patience to test. Twiggy with the tongue, slick words cut like a blade. Discord's chessboard, every pawn gets played. Late night whispers, truth mixed with the schemes of veterans, demons versus manipulators' dreams. Mic cuts deep, broadcast raw and unfiltered. Podcast dynasty walls stay unbuilt here. Tune in, voices clash, stories fold and expand. Stake holding grudges, Twiggy got the sleight of hand. Echoes through the speakers, chaos brewed in the chat. Podcast, fire burning, ain't no turning back. Ain't no turning back. Ain't no turning back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, what show is this, Steak?
Lolcow, Aussie.
That's right. And we've had a little bit of drama today. We've had a little bit of just, all around fun, right?
It's been a good motherfucking day, baby. Thank you, Dread Red, for 5 Lolcow Aussie gifted motherfucking.
But so before I came back, Steak, I was washed out, right? Or washed up, excuse me. I was washed up. What's the right word I'm looking for? Where you've just, you were there, but then you're not. You know what I'm saying? You made it, but then you didn't. Okay, well now I'm about to just literally get washed out because it is raining so hard outside. The thunder is diabolically loud. Steak, you have low volume.
I have low volume.
Yeah, let me fix it. No volume. No volume.
No
Steak.
volume.
They didn't hear you say the intro.
Can I say it again?
Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's redo it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to, wait a second, Steak. What show is it?
Lolcow Aussie. What is fucking up, everybody? I did not know that you couldn't hear me, so you obviously also did not hear me say, thank you, Gerard the Red, for 5 Lolcow Aussie gifted memberships. That is the motherfucking way to start a stream. So as you guys may have seen by the thumbnail, fucking Boogie crashed our show last night.
Yeah.
And he fucking went the fuck off and crashed the fuck out and just went. And I'm okay with it.
I had no complaints. I thoroughly enjoyed it, actually, my friend. I thought it was, well, I showed my manager all of it at work today. All of it. Look at the lightning! Oh! That was the backyard!
So we definitely need to get Twiggy to go outside today, you guys, to write names on the
That's a
wall
hazard.
inside the house.
That's
we
a
need
hazard.
we need to send Twiggy outside. I'm seeing a lot of people saying balls over dolls. Do you know what that means, Twiggy? Because I do.
I don't know what it means, but I do prefer balls.
I'm just going to guess. I caught the last part of Rewind, and I saw that Xylee had been kicked. Truth bombs with 5 Lolcow Aussie gifted fucking memberships. Hell yeah, thank you. Fuck yeah, what a great way to start. Truth, you
Thank
are
you.
the motherfucking
Truth bomb.
Drop that motherfucker.
Dropping
Hell
the
yeah.
5 bomb.
So there's been a lot of fucking crazy bullshit that's happened today. But the thing that I enjoyed thoroughly the most was I watched the fuck out of Dolls today.
I
And
wish
I'm just
I
gonna
did, bro.
say-
I was pissed while it was going
Why?
on. Because
Why?
I was in the McDonald's drive-thru and it took them 30 minutes to get me my McChicken, bro. And my Jeep started to get hot because the fan stopped working. So then I had to fix that once I parked. It's not important.
That is not important.
No.
What is important is Brantley, apparently without a lot of foresight from Keem, decided to swap fucking Sweet Tea. And this is something I brought up last night because I was like, this is not going to work. Wanted to swap Sweet Tea with Glammy Lammy. And I was saying that seems like a really good trade for Glammy Lammy and maybe not such a super good trade for Sweet Tea. So Sweet Tea isn't even motherfucking Sweet Tea anymore because that bitch is Twisted Tea now because she said, hell no, Brantley, I will not fucking go do Tech Talk. I am not a host for Tech Talk. I am a host for dolls. So I'm incredibly interested to see, is she actually going to fucking Tech Talk? I don't know. She doesn't seem to fucking want to. I told her that if she wanted to be able to talk without being interrupted or, because I think Brantley came in and sort of beasted on her ass a little bit.
Went beast mode.
Because, yeah, I think T said that Brantley was a bully. And Brantley said, if you want to see like a real bully bitch, I'll be a real fucking bully. And started being a little bit more aggressive. But I think Brantley's played with kid gloves with a lot of dolls. She's just trying to get set up for success.
One thing I do know, because before all of this went live, I happened to be in a VC for the first like 15 minutes of me at McDonald's. All right. So while I was at McDonald's in the parking lot, I was listening to the VC, the Dolls VC, and Sweet Tea was saying some pretty diabolical stuff. All right, talking about millionaire boyfriends and stuff like that. But I didn't think it'd make it to the show. I didn't think she'd just go on Nerds. So this was after Dolls then. This was bro, my timeline's all jacked up. The McChicken got me fucked. All right? But I lost my point.
All right, let's reset. On fucking Dolls, she goes the fuck off basically, and she is just throwing her weight around and throwing her being a host around, and she's standing on fucking business saying she's not going to leave the show, and it is like great fucking content. I mean, I watched Dolls from that moment. What's up?
No, you're good. You're good. I just remembered what I said, so I had to.
Oh, I watched Dolls from that moment until the end of the fucking show because I was so interested. And then apparently she went on Nerds as well. But I've got a lot of clips. We can play some clips of this stuff.
She went on Nerds and said all the crazy stuff she was saying in VC. I didn't watch it. I haven't watched Dolls since Pupstar was on because I just was waiting for the Pupstar crash out, and it still wasn't everything I was hoping it would be.
It wasn't. And shout out G Vens with the $20, donating to every show in the LCU except for live, since Booger doesn't want my dirty immigrant money anymore. I hear you, G Vens.
What is that for LCL? What was that I hear? Yeah, y'all were shit talking us. Womp womp. All right.
Yeah, Keemstar said we're boring as fuck. Dude, all we did was give Boogie a platform so we could crash the fuck out. I wasn't ready to respond to all of that immediately.
His TikTok attention span couldn't make it through a brief intro. My wife's asleep, bro. I gotta stop. Couldn't make it through a brief intro for the amazing story that I told about the pyramids. Keem,
no.
If you are not interested in the pyramids, all right, that may be an issue up here, an intelligence issue, because the pyramids are badass. All right, I'm done.
We're not going to be talking about fucking pyramids anymore. Welcome to fucking Lolcow Aussie Twisted Tea. How are you doing today, and how do you feel? You've sort of been the superstar of the LCU today. You've been the talk of the town.
I've been at the top, and I've been at the bottom today.
Amen. Where do you feel like you're at right now? Are you top or are you bottom right now?
Right now, I hope she's
well,
sideways.
If you ask Brantley, I'm on the bottom. But I felt like I did great today.
I think your performance was great.
It wasn't even really a performance. Like, I truly felt like whenever this was going on in the VC last night, I felt like the firecracker got lit. And then whenever I got on the show, the firecracker, like, fucking exploded.
I do want to stop you for 1 second. When I say performance, that in no way means, like, fake. Or, like, acting. Like, you definitely brought the fucking heat. Yo, mama, welcome to Lolcow Aussie. What's going on?
I heard this is the place to goddamn crash out. First of all, goddamn Rewind was on a fucking loop today. I hope everybody talk about how trash Rewind was today, like they talked about how trash Queen was. it was on like this. It was a spin. And Sweet Tea, you ain't got to take that shit. Glammy Lammy is dog shit. Now I find out the reason why she stuck around was because she was kissing up the Keemstar lady. Now I find that shit out. I was wondering how the fuck
Dude,
she just
I
got
knew from
99
day
shows.
one. I knew from the moment I seen her on a show that she had to have been friends with him, and Brantley admitted it. She's like, I told her I would always have a show for her.
See, I always got a place for her. You know what's a good place for her? On the sidelines. That's a good place for her, all right?
A bench warmer. Warming the
She's doing a
bench.
good job of
warmer.
staying on the sidelines.
So you don't think Glammy would actually do good on dolls?
No. Dude,
Why would you think that?
Bro,
Why would you
CD
think she'd do
carried
that?
her. He
I
literally
like Glammy Lamb.
That's cap.
That's true.
That's
He
cap.
literally had his best show with that police outfit when she was gone for a week.
Bro,
he carried, bro.
Only thing he's carrying is his virginity.
Dog. Twiggy,
No.
you can hate all
She
you
made some
want.
good money while she was
Twiggy,
gone. She was even
you
talking
can-
about it to us one time.
No, Glammy's one of the
You
most
can hate all you
entertaining
want.
people in the
You cannot
LCU,
top-
yo mama.
You cannot top that police outfit, bro. That
I
police
don't-
outfit was.
I'd get on top of that police
You
outfit.
enjoyed it,
I'd
yo
get on
mama.
top of it. Hey,
You
yo
enjoyed
mama.
it.
Yo mama. Okay, well he's not
was
as pretty of
entertaining.
a woman as I am.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, the lady one was good. But that police outfit, that village people thing, that's on a whole nother level. I didn't even
All
think he was
right,
gonna
all
wear
right.
something like that.
Focus, yo mama. You're gonna
Yeah.
crash out? Was that your crash out?
Yeah, that was bro. I'm saying
So
Rewind
you're
was
saying
on
fuck
constant
rewind. It was a loop.
Yeah.
They should
was
have
a
touched it
constant
about
loop.
Queens if
And
they can't do better.
Xylee capes for bucking Zay Zooted.
I don't
Her
know.
caping is out of control.
The episode of
And you
Rewind
know it
tonight
too,
was
Steak.
good.
Don't even sit there and act like you don't
Oh,
know
I'm not
it.
acting like
you don't wanna say
anything.
nothing.
I
But
had to
Xylee
fight.
be caping, bro. I'm tired of this caping shit. It's everybody kissing ass. Xylee kiss ass.
Hey, about it. I'm the only one that's willing to say anything, even one qualm against our almighty leader Brantley, and she's, you can't say that about me. You can't feel that way about me. Yes, I
can say however
can,
you
and I
want.
did.
Yes, you can,
Yeah.
Twisted Tea. You're a host.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. She didn't even
Bro,
turn her camera on. You can say what you want to
regardless.
say.
All right, you can hate on
Do your
Rewind.
Doug Sizzle.
You can hate on Rewind, but the
I
episode
am
of Rewind
I'm feeling
tonight,
pretty thuggy right now.
The
I feel like a
episode-
gangster right now.
the
Twiggy,
episode
what's
of
up?
Rewind tonight was pretty good. Not sure what was missing, not sure what was changed, but it was
Bro, that
pretty
shit was
good.
on a huge ass loop, bro.
Dude,
It was
on a-
pretty
they
good
kept,
though.
They kept turning us off so that nobody could hear what Brantley was saying. I think he was doing that to try to protect Brantley.
It was more visually
But he
pleasing.
kept on, like,
Bro,
you mean
going
trying to
fast
protect-
off
and then-
on the side.
Wait. What do you mean trying to protect Brantley? And protect Brantley
Because
from
she
what?
was
From herself?
like, saying crazy shit. She was looping. She was arguing about the same thing over and over and over again. And I couldn't. How am I supposed to answer it differently? And she, like, it just wasn't a good look.
Not a good
Elaborate
look for Brantley.
No.
more on
Yeah.
your elaboration.
Like, she even said at one point, I could fire you whenever I wanted. And I was like, I asked, when I was on Nerds, I asked Zay and Buff, I said, do you think that Brantley would fire me just because I have a couple qualms with her? And they were like, no. And then Brantley's like, oh, yes, I would.
Well, Brantley herself says she's like a mirror image of Keem, and I don't-
Yeah.
do you
I've
think
been
Keem
thinking
has an
about that a
issue
lot,
firing
too.
anybody? Keem doesn't mind if he has to fire somebody. I mean, he probably minds because he
For
is the king of
personal
second and third
reasons, though?
chances. Why is the biggest reason you don't want to go to Tech Talk? That's what I want to know.
Hell no. Who want to go to Tech Talk?
Because who would want Tech Talk? Glammy killed Tech Talk. She killed it. It's dead. Why should I
It
have
worked.
to clean up her mess?
Look, it works
Damn.
I
for
thought
it works
she
for
was
CD-ROM
fine.
because his work schedule. It works for CD-ROM. It works for him, and he's good at it
It does.
anyway. He likes talking tech. He's real
I
real
don't know
good at what
shit
he
about
does.
tech.
Yeah,
Why put me
But-
there?
but no, she's good on dolls though. I think Sweet Tea do real good on dolls. I mean, she made bread for him. She did a real good job over there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's so weird. So weird that you're
Thank
trying to find something for Glammy.
Look, I think we could rebrand Queens, okay? Put Sweet Tea on it with Tina. Lolcow trailer trash.
Ah, but
You could
none
just
of
put
them know
trailer
how to
park.
work
It just doesn't have the right ring to it.
No, none of
We'll
them
have to
know how
bring
to
you
run
with us,
OBS.
won't we, Twiggy?
Do what?
Oh, they don't have OBS figured out. Yeah, that's.
I would have a
I'm
place.
twisted T now, Twiggy.
I am not. I'm going to continue dead naming you. Unfortunately, this is just who I am as a person. Apparently, that's
That's
what I've
fine.
learned from others about myself. So,
I told Rastov, I said I want to be, I'll be
what?
sweet sweet tea again, like a sweet girl again. I said I'll be a sweet tea again, and he was like, no, you're gonna be Twisted Tea. I was like, okay.
Hell no!
Alright.
Twisted Tea is way better. That was fantastic. That
You
made
just gotta-
Dolls
I-
watchable.
You know the craziest part about it
I
though
truly-
is the crazy part about it is Rastov giving advice and he not even doing good on his own show. It's kind of crazy to me. I'm living in the upside down. I'm just kind of like, dude, how you gonna sit there and tell other people how to do shit and you not doing shit? You know what I'm saying? It's
I
like
love that you're willing to talk,
it's like I'm
say how
it's-
you feel
bro,
about the like.
work
big
your
post.
own shit, dummy. Like, dude, what are you doing? Trash.
What Keem
Trash.
said about Rastov, he said that Rastov was like a Keem. So he needs his own fucking show. He's not doing good as a side character. He needs his own show.
Bro, he's a robot. Yeah, he doesn't need his own.
He's very
He's on
politically
something.
correct.
A smart
He's a
man
little too
once
politically
said.
correct for this kind of environment, I think.
A smart man once
Yeah.
said that Rastov is a KGB sleeper agent, but he was
No.
discredited and hated.
no.
Discredited and hated.
You know,
for it.
hey, I ain't gonna even lie. I said it when y'all was having your own show when Twiggy and Rastov had your own show. I said, dog, everybody was like, yo, Rastov is better. I said, nah, Twiggy's carrying Rastov, bro. Watch Rastov get his own thing going with something else, and I bet you're gonna fall off. And I was dead ass right. I knew when he got on that live. I was like, just sit back. It's gonna
I
happen.
disagree.
Couldn't do
Believe
it.
it or not, I disagree. I think that Rastov, with his little cult following, which is not an insult,
Oh, yeah,
he
his
has
following
a
is-
loyal,
is
a
good.
loyal following. I think that they all
I
have
wouldn't call
shared
it little.
interest, and well, yeah, but I think they all have shared interest, and I think that Rastov could do what he was doing here on Saturdays and stuff, and just do his solo. I think he could do stuff solo, bring on different guests, bring on different people from the community, and I think it would be a successful show. May not be, one
I
of the
don't know
biggest
about
shows.
that.
May not even make it in the top five.
I think he's more comfortable in like a bromance with like Billy. Like him and
Yeah.
Billy, the bromance that
too.
they got, that works because he's like
Yeah, it does.
comfortable and stuff. He can be himself. But when he's around somebody that's got authority, that's bigger than him, he's just scary. Like he's scared to push back on Keem or he's scared to push back on Boogie. Like he needs somebody like Billy where he's just comfortable, where he makes him comfortable. He needs somebody to kind of like pet him a little bit on the head.
He might be a little bit more comfortable around Billy, but I would say pushing back on Billy is the same as like pushing back against like fucking Keem or Boogie, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't push back on him. I
push
mean,
back on Boogie.
Billy treats him with kid gloves, so
I
it
mean,
works
Billy.
for him.
I pushed back on Billy.
Extreme
I
Abyss,
had to fight with
member
Boogie
for
too,
4
though.
months. Thank you for your cash cow, brother.
I had a point.
I'm not gonna bend over and take it anymore. I'm not.
Are you going on
I
Tech
never
Talk?
have. I never will.
Are you going on Tech Talk?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Fuck no. I already
You're not
said I
going to be
would.
there.
No.
She's on
Will
dolls.
you be on
I'm on
Dolls
Dolls.
tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Fuck it up. Fuck it up, Twisted Tea.
Hell yeah.
I want you
Hell
I
yeah.
want you I
I'm
want
not
you to
calling
not
it.
worry about the fucking people that are hating on you, because everybody gets hated on at some point throughout this adventure, right? The longer you're here,
Shit,
the
I'm
more that
surprised
fucking
at how much love I've gotten.
accept it, be happy with it, know that you did a fucking good job today, and bring that same fucking energy to Dolls tomorrow, and it's gonna be undeniable, and they're gonna be stuck with you. If you
Exactly.
perform, if you do a good job, they're stuck with you. And that's a good
Exactly.
thing.
Thanks.
Smoke some
Exactly.
I
ayahuasca
feel
or
like
drink
I've
some
gotten
ayahuasca
improved. I
before
hope so.
stream, and you'll be
Well,
alright.
And don't
all
let
you can do is
nobody
do
throw you
your
under the
best.
bus. Don't let
Yeah,
nobody
that's what
throw
I'm
you
trying
under the
not
bus.
to do. I
Go
love how
hard.
Yo Mama he won't take no shit from nobody, and I've really been
I am.
inspired by that.
Yeah. Shit, I don't give a fuck.
You're like one of the only ones here that won't just kiss ass.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't give a
Twisted
fuck.
Tea, I'm gonna let you go. I want thank you so much for coming on up, and I think
I
you
love
did a
you,
great
boys.
job. I think you
All
just
right.
need
All
to
right,
keep
you did
fucking doing
terrible.
that thing.
You're gonna
Do your thing.
fail.
I will. I'll make you
Thanks.
boys proud.
Oh, my bad, Yo Mama.
We're catching
I accidentally dragged the wrong
strays.
person. That
Hey,
was
but-
my bad.
I gotta say, man, I definitely was inspired by you guys, especially Twiggy. That's why I did the IRL today with the whole fat suit. You know what I'm saying?
Running up and down them
It's-
stairs.
Running up and down them stairs, man. I gotta say, man, I learned a lot of the IRL stuff from you guys and stuff like that. Watching this
Just
clown
fun.
jump out of his goddamn window and shit, and then run back into his house. I mean, that shit is funny, dude. And then
It's fun.
Nightmare too. I was having conversation with him. I was like, he was coming up with ideas and doing shit outside. And I was like, you know what? I should start doing shit more outside. And then, yeah, I'm just starting to do more IRL shit. I think this week I'm gonna dress up as Prince and I'm gonna take the bus. And
Whoa,
I'm just
that'd
gonna,
be funny.
every stop, bro. I'm just gonna be Prince. Yeah, and I'm just gonna be singing in the middle of the aisles and shit. It's gonna go crazy.
How can
We're gonna
you
go
just
crazy with
leave
IRL.
me standing?
Yeah.
I think for IRL, I have to go on the weekend. But I was telling Twiggy, I was like, there's two things that I'm like willing to do right now that I think would be cool. Like one, I'd be willing to go to the fucking mall, which I think would be fun because then you guys could fucking have me fuck with people and embarrass myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And deal with that fucking nonsense. Or there are, I think, like 2 or 3 abandoned cities semi near me. Like I would have to drive for an hour or two to get to one of them. But apparently they're just completely fucking abandoned. And if I had Twiggy back here on OBS, I could fucking do that.
You could.
How's the
I mean,
Wi-Fi?
I don't know.
Man,
We'd have
fuck
to
that
find
shit.
out.
We'll figure it out. You make it
We'd
up
have
as
to
you
figure it
go.
out.
Ain't you learned anything
Hey.
from Fat Camp?
Zeta Ray, how about your fucking fat bitch ass lets me borrow a satellite so I can go check out
Starlink.
abandoned towns. I need to go to Silent Hill and rescue my child,
Nah,
Zeta
bro.
Ray. Send me your satellites.
Wear your tinfoil hat. It'll boost the signal.
She's like best friends with Elon fucking Musk,
Yeah.
so just send me a fucking Starlink,
But
broski.
you gotta promise her a show though. You gotta promise.
Dude,
Zeta
with that
Ray, if you
IRL stuff-
provide Aussie with their own Starlink satellite so that we can do IRL anywhere, I will let
Yeah.
you temporarily intern on weekends. On Lolcow Aussie, Zeta Ray.
She can intern every February 29th.
You know what? She doesn't want Aussie though. She doesn't want a bro
She
type
wants
show. She want
queens.
to be around women or something like that. Talk about panties and other kind of
No,
shit.
she
that
wants
wanna
to
talk
shit talk other women because she can't handle
Yes.
shit talking
Yeah.
a man.
that part.
She came
That
in like
part.
a badass bitch, and then fucking the time that I stopped liking Zeta Ray is for during like the Aussie tryouts, and she was just like, the boys are so mean to me. I can't handle it, Keemstar. Please don't put me up there with those boys on Aussie. I want Voldemort 4's job. And she's just like,
She was making
all of the
demands.
money. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Bro,
I think she
and then
still
she was like-
exists.
She was
Isn't she
crashing
still in
out
Discord?
over it. She was crashing out. She did her like own little stream on her own little channel. There was multiple times where we saw her talk about how like her relevance and who the people she knows, and I'm just like, come on. All right? Nobody
Bro.
cares if you have Jenna Ortega's cello. That doesn't make you talented. All right?
I want Jenna
Yo.
Ortega's mom on Lolcow Aussie every fucking night, baby. Make it happen, Zeta.
If
Yo,
you make it
I
happen,
said it-
I will
I
give
swear
you
to-
my spot on the show.
I swear to God, I said in the VC, I said if Steak would react to her live streams, bro, that'd be the funniest fucking shit on Aussie, bro. You would have so much material, and the roast that you had with her that day, you would go fucking nuts, bro. That I told Nightmare that he was like, yeah, you should tell him. I was like, if he
That's
reacts,
fucking-
to
that
that
is
shit, that'd be
funny.
hilarious.
She'll
That
probably
would be
copyright
hilarious.
strike it.
She
Nah,
probably fucking copyright. She's a bitch though, bro, and she doesn't
I'm
like me
mad.
at all.
I'm mad because
It was fair use.
I've got some gripes, okay? Because Zito was my homie at Fat Camp, right?
Sure.
But then, you know, she gave my wife a ride to the airport. She gave me a ride to the airport, and I offered to pay her for it. And she's like, "Don't
Y'all
worry
just
about
like
it, you
climb
know?
onto her
I
back
don't."
and let her
She's got
slither
she
the
got
whole
a
way
she got
there.
a nice vehicle, all right. And like it was super chill hanging out with her. She was a lot more laid back, right? But then as soon as I get back, you know, we're chilling. I've got this whole hate campaign going on against me. And what does she do? She
Jumps in
she
on
just
it.
starts jumping in on it and getting involved and being like, well, Twiggy tried to ruin Roxy's marriage. He told me personally that he was going to ruin Roxy's marriage. And I was like,
Yep.
no, Roxy sat on my lap, all right? Unconsensually, might I add. And I didn't like it. So I was like, you know what? If you're going to try to put stuff like this out there, I'm going to send it to your mans, all right? I'm going to send it the clips of you talking like about how like I was so flirty with you. I wasn't flirting with you. You look like Leatherface. All right? That's disgusting. And you were farting up a storm the whole time. It smelled like dude, you don't understand. It smelled like rotting stomach and cigarettes.
Actually, that is exactly how I imagine she fucking smells like normally. That's fucking
but-
so
yo,
bad.
but back
bro.
to
I gotta
Zeta.
ask you.
Okay.
I gotta ask
one
you when she
question.
farted. You know how when you fart, you try to act like it wasn't you. Did she fart and then she can't turn her neck because she ain't got one? Did she got to turn her whole body? Go.
No, I'm talking about Roxy, not Zeta. But no, she would be like, you would just hear her. But back to Zeta. She throws me under the bus. And then like she's coming at me when I come back to the community, and she's like making all these like weird jokes about how like, she should come up on Ozzy. And then she's like, "Hey Twiggy, remember how you owe me money?" And I'm like, "What the fuck? You're gonna bring that up publicly when I don't owe you anything because I offered to pay you and you said no. I'm not the kind of like she was like, "No, I'm good on money. I'm not worried about the money. I'm just doing
I hope
it
it was
to be
more than
nice."
$14.
Dude, it was gonna be 20. Okay?
I hope it
At
was more than
least.
$14 to
That's
bring it up.
$14.
She
is
bought me
wild.
Slim Jims, bro.
Bro, I've been so poor that I got like half a pack of ramen in the closet. I ain't never stressed about fucking chasing someone down for 14 fucking dollars. That's the most homeless crackhead
Oh my
behavior I've
God.
ever seen in my fucking life.
Hold up. Who's chasing
you
who
gotta
for
understand,
$14?
you know what?
That's just my
You
opinion.
know what? You know what? I understand that with Zay Zudit though. I understand that because when she gave that broke ass story with her boyfriend and they didn't have a spare tire, that told me everything right there. Like who drives around? How broke you got to be where you don't got a spare tire and your whole fucking rim fly off your car, bro?
Hold up.
That's
Yo, mama,
crazy.
as a mechanic, most
got
of
no
your
nuts.
higher end vehicles do not come with spares whatsoever. Find a
Bro,
modern day BMW with a spare.
got a 93
Look for
fucking Ford
look
Focus.
there ain't no way.
with
it's a
3 nuts on
93.
one tire.
Ain't no way.
Living on the edge. That's what they play when they drive around. Living on the edge.
I'm on the edge of glory.
I don't know.
Those spare
It's
tires
fucking.
crazy.
Oh shit! And Buff Weeb's bitch ass has been talking shit. Hey, Buff Weeb, fuck you, bro. At any
Bro,
time you
nigga.
could have been a man and come up here and just fucking talked, but you didn't. You've got all of these fucking. You shit on Zay hard as fuck to get your spot, and now you want a fucking
That
white
part.
knight for her, and it is
Bro.
fucking really gross because you also have to keep your hands above your fucking monitor so you don't bust in your fucking pants. Is your girl not fucking you that hard that you can't have Beans on the same fucking podcast as you? Without you literally busting and having to run off camera to wipe up your shitty pants, bro?
What was that song?
That's what
that
too much
Pinocchio
anime
sang?
does to a motherfucker, bro. They say that like you think you're the main character in an anime. I get it. I see you do your cool war shit with your bunny ears and your blue background. That shit's cool. It's good for nerds, but it's not like some real fucking like tough guy shit.
Bro, it really ain't. It really ain't. And he come, yeah, like
You're
you
a
said.
fucking
he came-
gooner.
Bro, he came on so hard against Zay Zudit. When
So hard.
She originally booted him off the show when he came up there. And then when Keemstar had to force her to have him on the show, and then she was forcefully had to have him, and then he turned around and then started gooning for her out of nowhere.
Hold on,
talking
reword
about,
that.
"Oh, that's my co-host." Get the fuck out of
I
here.
didn't understand any of that.
Paper.
Wait,
He's a
drop
goddamn-
alert with $20, much better. Fuck yeah, Keemstar. Draw the red with $20. It wasn't right for Yo Mama to get kicked tonight. That's bullshit. Also, I
Fact.
couldn't continue Rewind last night for the simple fact steak situation was glossed over, and the other was made to be more relevant, which is bullshit. Just saying. Gerard, I fucking get it. Fucking Buff's bum ass
He's
was
in the
talking about, like,
comments.
why the fuck would Steak go on to Rewind and make himself like look worse? What, by calling you fucking out, Buff? You sat right next to your fucking coworker, your co-host that you want to defend so hard, and you say, "Oh, I'm critical of her sometimes because her head's big." No, fuck you, dude. She's making false allegations on your show, dude. Don't you feel any type of responsibility to that?
Gonna
No,
back it
no,
up.
He wants
You gotta back it up.
He wants to tell us how we should attack her. Oh, you should attack her by talking about how big. Don't tell me how to make my jokes, bro. If I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, bro. You's just a caper, bro. Just cape, bro. You run around, you Captain Save-A-Ho. Cool, that's your thing. But that don't mean I gotta be sitting back and I gotta come up with tell the jokes you tell. Because they're trash. I tell my jokes, bro. Like, he's weird, bro. He's just a weirdo, man.
I'm about to steal
He's
somebody else's
always-
joke.
He's always morally grandstanding
Yeah,
on
put
some
the-
fucking
man, look,
bullshit.
put
and
those-
then he's
still in a
those-
joke,
Look,
Steak.
look,
Fuck
if
it.
Keemstar in here, if Keemstar in here, tell him to put those muscles to work, man. I will box that dude, bro. promise you.
You
I
will
know-
watch Buff Weave?
Dude, weak, bro. All he is muscle and he probably he probably got his muscles yesterday. Dude, so, man, we start put the match up. We could put the weight on, man. I would love to, man. I'm an athlete, like a true athlete. That dude is just like, I just get dumbbells and here I am, and I got to take off my shirt, man. You dude, man.
No,
get
but
outta
for
here,
real,
man.
what's going on? Because as you were saying, he fought her to get on the show. He was.
Yeah.
They were constantly conflicting, and that's why he was put on.
That was the
show.
drama. That
No,
was Buff Weave is saving nerds.
I like Buff, right? But I'm still gonna I'm still gonna talk about this. Now they're like besties, right? And is that for show? Is that for like, the feelings
for
of
money.
the viewers? Is it for the
because
money?
that's his cult. That's my co-host.
Or is it because
That's his little cult.
I just don't know what's going on. I don't remember who made the joke, but I hope he's got good diapers because he's got to be pretty loose from having her hands up his ass, controlling his every word like a fucking puppet. All right?
The one good thing about that situation is Zayzuda does have really skinny arms. So, comfortable fit, perhaps. Not my type of thing, but whatever works for you, you
We
do
can try
you,
it.
boo.
And he's so dumb because she's dragging him down with her Karen attitude, bro. Like she did with Boogie today. Like he was like, "Oh, hey, just let him come up and talk." She was like, "No, he can't come up here." She's been doing that forever. Like her Karen attitude is getting old, bro. You tell everybody that they can't handle the heat and they can't have a back and forth, but you can't have a back and forth with nobody. You want to mute, you want to kick, or then you leave. Like you're just garbage.
She's a cry bully. She'll try to get her little groups together. They'll hang out in their private VC and they'll plot and they'll fucking go bother people in main chat like, oh, somebody said they liked Aussie tonight. Go call him a loser. It's just like, it's fucking lame, stupid ass Discord games, but it is like an all day, everyday fucking thing.
It's pretty silly.
I will say that since I've put forward peace, S1K and Zayzuda haven't bothered me, and I've tried not to bother them, but they're definitely attacking anybody that says anything good about me. And there's definitely anybody that criticizes them is getting the fucking work, bro.
S1K
Anybody who
learned the
says
hard.
shit about nerds.
S1K learned the hard way going at me. Look at him now. He learned the hard way. He learned the hard way. I told him. I said, "Oh yeah, you gonna say that?" And then look what happened. All this shit transpired, and look at him now.
That is an interesting
mad
point.
quiet. I like you like that, sir. I like my little ones real quiet, and now he quiet. So shut up.
But so how does it make you feel? Because you were the catalyst for all of this, right?
Because I
you
told
were
I told S1K I'm the big dog. I let him know that. I let him know. I said, "Oh, you when you bring me up, you better it's gonna happen, big dog." And look at him. Yeah, and got his girlfriend on stream crying. That was all you, big dog.
Exactly.
You got her crying.
And it's fucked up. I don't want to see Zayzuda cry. I don't want to see any lady in the fucking or dude. I don't want to see anybody fucking crying. Well, I'd pay.
Well, go ahead. Next time go at hey man. Next time go at lower hanging fruit. Next time go at lower hanging fruit. Don't come this way. Don't come this way. Go after lower hanging fruit.
What hangs lower though, bro?
Yeah.
Well, that's been their tactic. That's been
Zeta's
Buff's
fupa.
tactic too. That's why Buff will go on fucking Tech Talk and talk shit to CD-ROM because he knows that he can sort of try to like ego and he can sort of try to alpha over there. This shit won't work over here. And I won't do the same weak ass shit y'all do on nerds. I'm not gonna just drag you out of here and get my show fucking canceled for the day. How do you feel about Boogie shutting it down 30 minutes early?
Well, he brought him down a notch. He showed him who runs shit. I mean, she thought she ran shit just because her numbers was somewhere. She was like, I'm third place and nobody can do nothing to me. Boop. Bye-bye. Show off. Oh my God. What happened? What did I,
Draw the red with another 5 Lolcow Aussie gifted memberships. You are killing it. Thank you, sir.
Jared. It means a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to bring people down a notch, man. And you can't feel comfortable. Like I tell people, man, like it doesn't matter where your show is and don't get big headed. Don't get comfortable. Anytime, at any point in time, you could lose it or you out on the street,
It's an ego thing. It's an ego thing. That's why they didn't attack Rewind. That's why they didn't attack Queens when Queens was number 2. They waited until Queens was struggling. And then they're like, I'm going to go punch down. Nerds.
I like punching up.
Y'all are the punch down kings, bro. You find whoever's got the least amount of support you could find, and you're like, Let me lick the Cheeto off my fucking fingers and get to work, baby.
Cause you notice the moment that Queens was underneath them, that's when they was like, you know what, Queens ain't all that. Fuck Tina, fuck her son, fuck all of this. I'm like, damn. First you have respect for him, for Tina. Now it's all this disrespect. It's kind of crazy. It's just
And
like,
either stand on it or don't. Don't
Yeah.
shit on Tina D on your stream and then come and try and suck her fucking dick on her show and act like, Tina D, I love you, but I gotta respond because of my co. Stand
That's
on
my
business.
weeb.
Be a man, bro.
That's Buff Weeb.
You
That's
say
Buff
something,
Weeb.
stand on it, bro. Be a man. You ain't gotta have everybody like you, bitch. It ain't gotta be everybody, bro.
I
You're
just
used to
don't
not
know.
everybody liking you, dog. That's what led to your anime fucking weight loss fucking journey, bro. You lost weight and thought you were cool. You're not, bro.
What's the deal with like people talking shit, right? Like you feel so comfortable when you're talking to your little echo chamber, right? Your viewers. But then when it comes time for the other side to respond, you're nowhere to be found.
I gotta read this comment. Paranormal said, "Come up, Buff. Don't let Zay tell you you can't." That's right, Buff Weeb. Hey yo. I've gotten people tell me, I'd love to come up on Aussie, but I can't, I don't want to fight with Zay and S1K. Zay, hold the leash a little bit less tighter, bro. Let them
Get
fucking
control of your
walk.
pit bull, all right?
Let him get the grass in the back and the front. Well, he can hit the whole fucking block if you let him, bro. These shows go 24/7.
You know
Let
that
the man
video
talk
that he
for
did.
himself. He's
You know that
grown,
video
bro.
he did June 9th when he was outside and he was raking, and that white guy came and he was like, "What are you doing, boy?" You could have put like Zay Zuda's face on there, like, because Zay Zuda is the one that runs him. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, don't do that. And you're like, okay, so
Yeah, the fucking nerve and the audacity to be like, I don't respect steak. Bro, you stand on false allegations, you little bitch. And then when I fucking go on rewind to force it to be acknowledged, you're like, that makes you look bad, steak. It makes you look bad, bro.
yeah.
It makes you look bad. Control your own shit, dog. You're grown. I get that's your co-host. Twiggy's my co-host. We don't agree on everything all the fucking time, bro.
That's
We
a
just
lie.
try to do our fucking show. But you can lick as much clit as you got to make sure you get paid. Make sure mama's happy so you get paid. Keep mama happy so you get paid.
And the false allegation she made about you, but she also made a false allegation that I booted a fucking cat live on a stream. That was crazy. And I was just like, what? You just say anything that come out of your mouth. That's
And then
just
Buff Weeb
complete
said,
lies.
Buff Weeb said, I know. You sent me the facts. You sent me the information so that I knew it was just a joke because you said you sent it to him and he had it in
I
his
did.
fucking DMs
I
and he's
did.
fine going out just spreading fucking bullshit against you.
No,
Why?
no, he saw it, and then he was cool with me, and then he wanted to do a whole show with me. But then when I went after Zay Zudit, everything changed up. All of a sudden, no, I don't like him because he's an animal abuser and all this other. Like, oh yeah, you switch up real quick, don't you? I don't like that, dog. I don't like capers like that, man. Like, it's cool. I didn't even go after him when I went after whatchamacallit S1K for starting this whole thing, and I talked trash about him and Zay. I never even mentioned him. I made sure I didn't even mention him. But then he come back on the next show and he's like, "Oh yeah, yo." I was like, dude, like, nah, I don't like that shit, man. Like, let her handle her own battles.
Yeah.
She got her man. Let
Did
them
it-
handle their own battles. Don't get in between it.
Didn't
I
you
100%
call out
agree.
Amberlynn Reed for abusing a cat or one of these Girl World creators?
Huh?
Isn't that something that you did? Didn't you call out one of the Girl World creators for abusing a cat? Am I
No,
wrong?
I'm actually on the opposite end. I'm a cool friend with I'm good with Amberlynn
somebody.
Reed.
Who was it?
Yeah.
There was
And Foodie
somebody who
Beauty,
was in the-
Foodie Beauty. Everybody attacks Foodie Beauty for cat abuse. I don't. I really. I'm like I go after the reaction channels, like the hate channels, for the
Yeah.
hypocrisy. That's what I do.
And
I
because
don't
you're
go
always
after
gonna get a
them.
reaction out of them too. Let's be
Oh
honest.
yeah, that's the best
there's-
part. They don't even know that.
Well, you're good at
Yeah.
getting a reaction. You tricked the fuck out of Buff, S1K, nerds in general. You fucked them up, bro. You did it on a
dude.
Friday, had them crying in their fucking arms all fucking weekend, and then came back just to let Boogie light that motherfucker off and
He did-
destroy
he went
all this
crazy.
fucking bullshit. But my thing is, when could we just stop having fun? Like, y'all were having fun. That's what you said when y'all were bullying people in main chat and doing all your bullshit. Y'all was just having a good fucking time. Now, when other people start having a good time, gotta fucking
it's not
cry,
funny,
gotta be a professional victim. Keemstar, we gotta have separate VCs because everybody bullies me. Like, it's just so much fucking bullshit. It's all the time. It's just another fucking rotation of the same.
Bro,
fucking-
and I made sure not to go after S1K and Zay Zudit when all those people got booted from the Discord because of going after them, and he even got booted from the Discord. And then she begged for him to come back. I left them two alone because I knew they couldn't handle the heat. So I left them two alone. But when he attacked me in the Discord, bro, I was like, nah, I'm not even having that. I'm not having that, bro. Like it's not happening. So
Yeah, they don't like shows. They don't like shows to have a chance to become successful and profitable. They don't give a fuck about the LCU. They give a fuck about nerds.
Yeah.
It's very apparent with the way they talk. It's very apparent with how Zay will attack the merchandising team. She made Sauce gay. She's just always a fucking problem. And that $14 fucking.
Yeah.
$14 fucking dollars is like what, one combo from Burger King, bro? Like, are you down that fucking bad? I look at the leaderboard and I'm like, fuck, Nerds is killing it. Are you giving most of your money to like Buff
Just told you.
or to like
I told you about the
S1K? Like, where's the money
spare
going?
tire, man. The spare tire, bro.
Yeah,
They
the
trying to
spare
get that
tire.
spare tire, brother.
I think
And
it's
they don't want them nuts to fall off again, bro. They lose a whole. How you gonna drive and you hear the car shaking and you still trying to make it because you know you ain't got a spare?
I
dog.
feel like
That's
I'm being
rough.
called out right now, bro. Like, for real.
You got a spare? Like you ride?
I don't
like
have
that,
a
you ride
spare,
dirty?
bro. I don't have a
have a
spare. I
spare.
got big ass mud tires, and I ain't got nowhere to mount a spare on one of the Jeeps, and the other one I just didn't have.
But how many
bro.
nuts you got on it though? I mean, when you
Bro, I got all the
nuts,
nuts,
baby.
I got all the nuts.
You got all the nuts.
I got all the
because when you
nuts.
driving in a car shaking, you know you only put like 2 nuts on that goddamn thing. You ride, brother. You ride dirty.
I ain't
But,
riding
yeah.
nothing
But
that got.
hey, thank
4
you guys
lug
for having
nuts.
me on, man. I'm gonna let you guys continue to have y'all great show, man. I
You're always
appreciate it.
welcome.
Yeah, for
Anybody
sure,
who
man.
gets canceled by the other shows, who gets discriminated against, anybody who gets silenced, okay? You always
Yeah.
have a place here
Yeah,
on
apparently I
Aussie
can't.
to let out
Apparently
your
I can't
feelings.
go on rewind because Xylee's like, oh, this is the wrong time to come up. But when Rastov comes up, it's Rastov, just sit there. You're okay. Like trash.
Yo, Mama's fucking wild, bro. I like him.
I was a Yo Mama hater at one point. I was
a Yo Mama hater in the beginning because I didn't understand Yo Mama. I didn't understand
Yeah.
the skits. I didn't understand the comedy.
Well,
and
no,
I
it
didn't
was
understand
before that for
the
me.
value that it brought. Well, that's when I was sort of
Yeah.
introduced to it. He'd pop up on Queens and he'd sort of piss people off. When he did the Zeta Ray cosplay, I changed my mind. I was like, you know what? By the way, Chad, that's a quick way to Steak's heart. You just hate on Zeta Ray a little bit. It made me laugh. Fucking, he killed that fucking thing. And even then, I was like, dude, put him with Tina D. And it sucks. They need a lady because they fucking actually do a really good fucking show together, I think. And Tina seems happy as shit. But all I want is for Queens to be successful. How do you feel about Gidgey?
I watched it. I'm watching my show with my wife, bro. Like from 8 o'clock to 10, dog. It's wife time.
I have spoken to Gidgey, and I have seen. It seems like whenever I see Gidgey mentioned, it is in a negative fucking light right now. People are not enjoying Gidgey on Queens, but Mike, Mike went in there and sort of like switched it up on her and told her, you need to not be fake. I talk to you guys outside of the show, in the show, before the show. You guys talk shit about each other behind each other's backs. I know you're not getting along. Don't be a fake bitch. Be you. Be for real. And that fucking energy will come out. That's the reason that Tina asked you to be up here, was to be that person that she invited up here, not, grandma.
She
They
seemed
don't want it
nice
to be
when I talked to her
grandma.
in VC, but when I talked to her, I was like, she seems too nice for Queens.
She's very nice.
Very nice.
She's very nice.
Very nice.
She could do a show with Wonder Woman.
No, I wouldn't watch that.
I mean, I wouldn't watch it, but she could
Be
she could
too
do a
nice.
show with her.
I
She could
do
definitely
that.
do one.
I
just
would.
don't know.
I would probably do what you do when you get a little worked up, and I just start walking with no direction in mind. I just leave.
It's helpful. Centers the brain.
Yeah, I
So
couldn't do
Boogie,
that.
you watched LCL though, right?
I did.
What do you think about Boogie getting punished for shutting Nerds down 30 minutes early? Or do you think it's fair? Do you think that Boogie shouldn't get punished? Or they should both get punished?
I think if you want to play with the big dogs, you got to be willing to get bit a little, Mess
That's
with
what
the
I'm
booty, get the
saying.
horns.
You wanted to fight with Boogie. Now you have to fight with Boogie. It's in the rules. He's allowed to come in and say what the fuck he's got to say. You don't have to let him do what we did yesterday and let him just rant for fucking, 10 minutes.
But we
But
wanted
yesterday
that.
he needed to rant for 10 minutes. That was a lot of motherfucking energy, and he needed to get that shit out into the fucking universe. And I'm still happy that we gave him the platform to do it here on Lolcow Aussie.
That
'Cause a lot of
rant got
times-
our green check mark yellow, baby.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah. That's
sir.
Explain the thumbnail, Mr. Twiggy.
Yeah. So the thumbnail is because Boogie came in here Boogie crashed our show and then crashed out, and then got us, he got us flagged, and we're not gonna do anything to fix it. I'm not sure if that hurts the channel, but I don't. It's too good. This was a historical moment. Okay, Boogie had some good lines in there. All right, not as good as the other night.
That was fucking fantastic. Parts of it were bad.
Yeah, parts of it were bad.
Parts of it were bad, but parts of it were fantastic. A lot of the shit he's saying isn't a bad. It's not bad to say I love America.
I'm not censoring it. I'm not censoring Boogie. Like,
I'm not censoring Boogie either. That's the fuck, dude. Here's my thing. Boogie helped build the entire fucking universe. It was Boogie, Wings, and Keemstar.
Oh.
None of this other shit exists without those 3 fucking people doing all of the work that they did. Wings fell off, and Boogie had to take more responsibility. He's been doing all kinds of shit on that show to try to provide entertainment. Tell me he hasn't been the fucking entertainment since he went the fuck off on this shit.
No, it's
because it has been the entertainment. It has been fucking fun. It's been enjoyable.
2 or 3 streams, Rostov's been the most entertaining he's ever been before today when he,
Why do you say that? Are you being a dick? Are you trolling?
Because he wasn't there. No, I'm just kidding. Me and Rostov have no issues. Do you want to know why Ozzy fell apart? Like the actual reason? Why? No, even better. Why Rostov refused to work with me?
Okay, what is it?
It's not because he hated me. It's because he was no longer willing to put in the work in the show because we weren't friends anymore, and it was hard for him to work with me since the friendship was no longer there, and that's what that was built off of, and it was the same for me. It's kind of wacky. We had a long talk about it last night, and I feel like I can share this with you guys.
Okay, well, that's good that you and Rostov are getting along together again.
No, we still hate each other now because he insulted me.
Queens had a $30 stream, and Rostov said that means that's a Twiggy stream.
No, I made $16.
Yeah, fuck you. Get your fucking facts straight,
get your numbers right, retard.
Before you come at us again with that weak bullshit, motherfucker. $30 would have been nice that night. Fuck them.
Yeah. Man, come on. All right.
All right,
$16. And I
did want to shout out all the fucking good work that the Docket team is doing, all the good fucking work that the mods are doing. Shout out to fucking Machiavelli. Machiavelli's always throwing out our merch link. Make sure you get your Lolcow Aussie jacket. Mine is on the way. And we have Lolcow Aussie. Make Aussie great again hats. They're fucking dope. Get one. Scare people at shopping malls. They'll turn around. You get them to subscribe.
They're going to think your old people with bad vision are going to think your hat says make pussy great again. And that's also awesome. So just keep that in mind. Pretty
Which
cool.
I fuck with.
I do mess with it. You know what I'm saying? I sure do. But what else do we have on the agenda for tonight's steak? We're rewinding.
Dude, I have a bunch in the Docket team. The dolls is just stacked full of Buffweed being a fucking weird, creepy gooner.
Oh, Rostov responded. Rostov said, I tried to give you a boost. It was $16. Everybody knew it was $16, Rostov. Your reputation is no longer trusted because you lied on stream. This was basic info. Everybody knew, okay? It's been called out a lot, yet you go on live and you get it wrong, all right? Not a reliable source. You are worse than Wikipedia, Rostov. I stand by that. Okay, I don't even remember what's next at this point.
What do you mean? Like, whatever we want to. I mean,
no,
like
I'm just saying, like regarding the shows. Was there even anything else that happened?
Nothing else of fucking super interest happened. Someone paid $50 to kick Xylee off her show. Rostov and fucking Billy.
Oh, that's why I enjoyed Rewind. Because I went into it late.
Billy and Rostov finished it off strong themselves. I'm sure they made at least $50. So I think Rewind was strong, but it was basically just sort of going back over this Brantley Twisted Tea drama. We had Twisted Tea up. Brantley, obviously, if you wanted to come up, you know that you obviously can, and you could say your stuff without being fucking interrupted. I just feel like it really fucks over CD-ROM, and I want to know what CD-ROM thinks about it, because from CD-ROM's perspective, if you've got like someone who says like, I absolutely do not want this job. I don't want anything to do with it. I think the show sucks. And then you get forced to have that person as your co-host. That fucking sucks for CD-ROM.
I think he'd overlook all of that considering the fact that she might be willing to put out.
Holy fuck. CD-ROM maybe would be more okay. So because CD-ROM is a chick with no teeth, she is in her glow up phase. I'd say they're trying to like. I guess that was one of the complaints was the clothing. Was a Brantley made one comment about her clothing and she got in her fifis about it. I think that was a big part of the contention. But her standing on business to stay in her show, I think, is dope. Drod said, yeah, Twiggy pissed a lot of people off, but life's full of chances, and you just got to either know his persona. Twiggy was just doing it the twisted Joker way.
Hey, we're almost there, too, for our 20s. We can bring back the old Twiggy.
How many more 20s do we need to bring back old Twiggy
We
for the
are
rest of the
at
episode?
4, so we need 6 more, I believe.
If we get 6 more 20s, we are unlocking primal old Twiggy.
And it's
you
not
guys
just gonna
always
stay
say
here, okay? It's not just gonna stay here. No. I'm gonna start going after people. All right? Y'all just start naming people. I'm gonna make something happen. But not until...
Keita just said at Lolcow Aussie, Brantley was kicked from the Discord server.
This isn't the first time.
Brantley got banned? There's no way. Why are so many people saying it? No, there's Xylee gets real. That's somebody I can trust. Sling and Sugar. No, Zeta kicked Brantley. I was kicked by Lolcow Gooners. Oh, okay. So that's what happened. So Gooners kicked Xylee off the show for them to finish it on their own. So that's why they were saying balls over dolls all over the fucking walls. So what do you think about Buff Weeb saying, just an opinion, I feel like we should cancel Aussie?
I feel like, you know, as they say commonly, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has them. Most of them stink.
Yeah, I don't like the thing they're doing.
Because this is the same guy who's talking about how like every show needs to work together. It's hard for one to succeed without the other. You know, you've got to ride the waves together. But then when it's convenient, when his co-hosts' fifis are hurt,
when we're just talking, he's all about fucking, hey, all of us need to get better. All these shows need to be fucking working together and making things better. Like the type of shit I'm actually doing by hopping on shows when people need me, or fucking trying to let a little bit of energy off when I'm hopping into fucking shows. That's the type of shit I actually believe in, fucking weeb. Your cum-covered eyes are too glazed over for you to see correctly. You need to take a break off the hentai. I get that it's art. There's a time and a place, brother. Clear your fucking mind out before you go on stream next time. It's fucking sort of gross seeing your old ass fiend over fucking beans like that. I'm glad that she plays with it and she smiles and she's enjoying her new arc. But as like a 33-year-old dude, bro, you have a girlfriend, right? Maybe you should like touch her, maybe go touch some grass at the same time and get that shit out of your head, bro. Because it is gross looking.
Brantley in the chat, she ain't even a member. That's crazy.
Brantley, what did she say?
She said, most options are asshole. Most of them shit. I think she meant most opinions. I don't know.
Okay, so we don't know exactly what Brantley's saying, but she's spitting something. I actually like Brantley. I think if Brantley wasn't managing dolls, I think dolls would have failed by now. That's just my personal opinion. I think that she's definitely made the show a better place. I just think it's sort of crazy, the decision she made.
She kind of chill. She mean. She bullied me. Keem had to get on her at Fat Camp for bullying me.
Well, for bullying you?
Keem literally asked her one day. She was insulting me. And Keem was like, Brantley, why are you abusing Twiggy?
This is the second case of Brantley bully accusations in one day? Brantley.
I mean, she did wake up one morning and I told her she looked like the duck from Chicken Little, so I probably deserved it.
So you fucking poked the bear a couple times. If you poke the bear and get bit by the bear, that's not bullying, that's consequences.
Oops.
Exile said Buff is 28, Steak is deflecting. Okay, Exile, I guess you don't understand. The older you get,
why'd you
that's
turn
how
into
I can
Alex
look back
Jones
at
for
it.
a second?
And I'm not deflecting shit, Exile. Buff's a grown-ass man. He could take Zay's hand out of his ass for one night and come up here.
It's just...
He don't want to.
Because
he's wrong.
It's
hard to fucking hop up on someone else's podcast and argue from a place of being fucking wrong.
It's demasculating. I'm
Yes,
using big
not
words
good.
tonight. Yes, not good. Not good at
Not,
all.
not good
Very
at all.
bad, actually.
Jimmy
not
with the
good.
$20, more than $16, laughing my ass
Jimmy.
off.
You get the horn.
So that is one more towards our fucking goal of unleashing
We're halfway there.
old Twiggy
We're
back
halfway
into
there.
the LCU. How long will you be uncaged?
Dude, just for the rest of the night, okay? Tomorrow I go back to me. I don't
Exile,
like
but you're
being
here watching though, ain't you, bitch?
Brantley got banned for doing bad on Rewind. Kind of reminds me of that time you came on Aussie, Brantley, and then you got banned from the Discord for being bad on Aussie.
Oh, damn. Has Brantley got like crazier lore than I know of? How often does Brantley get in trouble on shows?
I think this is the second time, maybe third.
So Brantley and Bruggs.
No, not at all. No, bro, that's but I'm not sure to whom.
It's got to be comparable. It has to be comparable to
yes,
somebody.
comparable, yes. Of course.
Just so that I would know. They're correcting your vocab, though. OG said it's emasculating. I'm not correcting your grammar. The chat was correcting your grammar, brother.
Well, fuck off.
There is one
thank
cool
you, I
fucking
guess.
story in the docket that we had that I did want to talk about. It's not drama related.
Uh-oh.
Is that okay with you?
That's fine with me. I don't give a shit. Bro, we could cover 2 Snells racing, and I'd be okay with it, all right? Just don't cover the fucking pyramids. It was interesting, Keem, okay? It's TikTok brain. I'm telling you. TikTok brain. That's all it is.
TikTok brain.
But yes, go on.
Let's see. Okay, check this shit out. Let me share to you. I had to pop it out into another screen. Pull this shit up.
Also, Exile, I just want to say I'm sorry that Boogie said he hopes you get deported.
BB Phil is from Germany, and he is in our docket, and he brought up this police case. Catfish causes chaos at German Lake. Look at this motherfucker right here.
He looks so happy.
Let me. A 90-kilogram catfish attacked swimmers at a Bavarian lake on Saturday,
Nah,
injuring
bro,
5
German
people.
accent.
I can't do German. Can you
Okay,
do
I
German?
got you.
Okay, you
A
read it.
90... Wait, hold up. I've got to get in the mood. The German accent is not easy for me. Okay, a 90-kilogram catfish attacked swimmers at a Bavarian lake on Saturday, injuring 5 people before being shot by police. What the fuck?
Bro, they had to shoot. The police had to come shoot this catfish down, bro, because he was fucking up the German swimmers. An aggressive fish more than 2 meters long injured 5 people on Saturday at a lake in the Bavarian district of Weibenberg, Gusenhausen.
Dude,
Police
it's
eventually
crazy.
shot the giant catfish, which weighed around 90 kilograms. It had been lingering near a swimming platform for some time and repeatedly attacked people in the fucking water.
Dude,
Can you believe that shit?
At one point during that day, it literally may have been more mathematically, like, probable to get attacked by a catfish than, like, a shark.
Dude, yeah, that catfish was like an apex predator for like the time that he was live. The culprit, a Wells catfish, is the largest freshwater fish in Europe and has a reputation for dramatic encounters.
A Wells catfish?
This is a dramatic
Bro,
encounter
that thing
looking
could be
fucker.
related to Nightmare. They kind of look alike.
That's fucked up, man. You think that looks like if this guy had purple hair like right here photoshopped on it and maybe a couple tattoos, then perhaps I could see it. And it is a Wells catfish. It could be a Welsh
What is
catfish.
that word? Mönchengladbach. I don't speak German.
In
All right, you go.
2003, a similar case made headlines in Mönchengladbach, where a catfish nicknamed Kuno the Killer Catfish was alleged to have swallowed a young dash hound. Holy fuck, are these catfish just evil? It ate a dog, bro?
It ate a dog!
Bro, so anyway, obviously this is huge fucking news in Germany that there was a monster catfish that beat up 5. Could you imagine being like a grown ass dude and you're like talking to the news afterwards like, I was just going to go swimming and the catfish come from nowhere. It just doesn't make any sense. It is the worst animal to get beat up by. It's like getting beat up by a squirrel.
Imagine you're swimming there with your buddy, right? You're out here swimming with your buddy Hans. And then all of a sudden he just goes, 9! And then you just look, boom, killer catfish.
Killer
Coming
catfish.
at you.
How do you think? How many people got beat up? Because it says he injured 5 people. You think after the first one, people were like, "Ugh, who cares? It's
Who
just
cares?
catfish. It is what catfish do."
It is just catfish. No problem.
Was it grabbing them and dragging them under? Do they have teeth? What was it fucking doing to them?
The catfish was biting them right on the Wiener Schnitzel, as CJ said.
The Wells catfish was taking pieces of Dioc with him. I mean, look at all the little fish. That is definitely a big fish.
That is a
But
big
basically-
old fish. No, look up a picture of one of those in like somebody's hand.
Wells catfish.
Wells
Let's see.
catfish. But
You're gonna
yes,
have to
killer
reset it
catfish.
on the OBS.
BB Phil always has like it'll be fine. BB Phil always has like some of the best like topics. We're gonna bring back some old.
What the fuck? Ain't no way. Holy look at some of these motherfuckers, bro. Is this AI or is that real, dude? And can the stream see it?
The stream can see it, yeah. That is one massive fish.
Look at the fucking lips on homeboy. This
very
motherfucker could
kissable.
whistle, dude.
That motherfucker can give a sloppy toppy.
No, do not fuck the Wells catfish.
The Wells
This is not-
catfish.
9.4 feet fucking long is insane. Okay, I can see how this attack. Okay, it makes more sense now. When I heard catfish eating a dash hound,
That thing couldn't even fit in my Volkswagen.
this motherfucker could eat a dog, bro. This
Bro,
person
it looks
you
like a
could fit
fucking
inside-
Pokemon, bro.
Yeah, you could. Oh my god, if you went feet first and this thing just swallowed you, you could probably get swallowed whole by one of these motherfuckers, dude.
Dude, alligator gar are also wild Bigfoot. Oh, they're crazy.
Bigfoot alt, hop up here, bro.
Jared the Red for $20. A little more support to the channel and also to unleash the old Twiggy. Because why not a little chaos to spice things up?
Oh yeah.
Laughing emoji while crying. I just don't get banned this time, Twiggy. I will do my best not to.
Try not to get banned. Okay, so that definitely makes more sense on how these fish ended up on the fucking news. But we also have like, because it was famous, like they're treating it like the fucking German Harambe. They have like Wells Lives Matter.
Because
Fucking
dude, the police
church.
shot it.
They have Wells that escalated quickly memes. Oh my god, I'll share this fucking one. I wish there was a better way to share. Don't share it with them until I'm in there, because I don't know how to get into the docket real good.
If you need me to click link, I can do it. I'm very
You do
smart.
it. You fucking grab it real
What the
quick.
fuck? Okay, I need to stop.
It's in
with the
it's
accent.
in the docket underneath links for talking points. There's 3 fucking memes there. 4 memes. Oh my god, and they're just getting funnier.
All right. What are we doing again? Where is it at?
In links for talking points.
Links for talking points. Oh yes.
You gotta scroll up a little bit to the fish stuff. The fishy stuff. All right, let me drag up Bigfoot alt.
All right.
Mr.
What I'm
Bigfoot
going
alt,
to
welcome to Lolcow Aussie. How you doing today?
Oh, I am doing. Let me get this camera on.
Yes, sir. How has your intern journey been so far? How are you enjoying it?
Oh,
Give me one
it's been interesting. It's been an interesting couple of weeks.
When
There
are we
go.
gonna go explore some abandoned haunted town?
You know, that's a good question because I do know of quite a few right around here.
That's what I'm saying. Oh,
But
close
I
by?
ain't doing. Yeah, there is one kind of close to here.
I'm excited
Uh,
and scared
but we ain't-
at the same
it-
time.
if you're doing the mall, I ain't letting you do the mall because I know which mall, and there's
wouldn't
a
do-
better thing across the street. That
Oh,
would
yeah?
be way more fun.
Well, that's
I've
what I'm
got
saying.
some
So
memes
for,
on the screen, by the way.
so for you guys in the chat that don't know, okay, cool. The memes are so fucking good. Bigfoot alt and I live in a similar area. So if we were to do IRL content and Bigfoot alt is an intern and trying to, eventually become a host, it would be really cool if we could do IRL content, because then we have a man with a camera. We might be able to figure out how to get TTS going. We could definitely go do cool shit. Like, there's all kinds
And-
of cool shit around here we could do.
Oh yeah, definitely. We could always get TTS working.
Yeah, if we could get that going, and we could go around, especially somewhere real populated, and just do our thing. Toll Vicarious with the $5. The record for the United States is a 131-pound catfish caught in Mississippi.
MISSISSIP.
Doesn't Bigfoot live near Keem? I think Bigfoot ironically lives near Twiggy. So we could have a Bigfoot and Steak and a Bigfoot and Twiggy, and we could co-stream
close.
that shit on fucking
Yeah.
Aussie and Cafe. And we would have we'd have a big beautiful Bigfoot on both sides of it. How can this guy be a host? He talks in 0.5 speed. Damn, pirate, talking shit.
Talk as fast
Saying
as you can. Real
No,
quick for them.
no. Let's clarify.
Rap.
You know, when I talk like this, I can't.
You do have
That's
that
a
pretty
King
down
voice.
fucking packed. Does it not bother Bigfoot? Real Bigfoot?
No, not at all. So the story goes, it was odd coincidence. We came across this and we showed him, and he thought we were just trying to mess with him one night. We were in a VC and he
Right.
popped in and basically,
I said, hey, why don't you grab me by my ears if you're gonna fuck me in the ass?
Instant success.
he couldn't stop laughing and it just kind of ran from there. But yeah.
My favorite thing is when you're in a VC and they make the mistake. They don't realize.
Oh, it
happened the other day. I just saw it happen in Queens, wasn't it?
Yep, that was earlier
I saw
today.
it happen in Queens VC today.
And I was like, I can't. I can't do Tina like that. Although I every time she loses her mind over the AI Ken, she still thinks I'm AI.
She still thinks
One
you're
of
AI?
these. Yes.
Oh boy. Why don't you
So-
ever hop on to Queens and say hi to Tina D?
Oh, I have. Well, haven't you seen?
I've seen
It
you
was
do it
back-
without showing webcam though. I've seen
Yeah,
it when
well-
you tricked Tina D.
I also tricked Voldepork. You know.
Oh, I did see when she was crashing the fuck out and you hopped in and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Yep.
That shit I do
Nah.
think is fucking hilarious. Has it ever backfired? Have you ever gotten real Ken in trouble because you did something silly and they thought it was him?
No, actually I haven't, but you know, if I ever go on my Twiggy Dark Arc, you know.
Can I
what
mentor
I
you
would
when you
do.
go through that? Teach you
What's
teach you
that?
the ways that I failed. That way you can succeed where I failed. Pass the torch. I've been looking for somebody to pass the torch to, right? It was supposed to be Gutsu, right?
It was
But
supposed to
then
be Gutsu Wutsu. Gutsu's back.
lost his mind.
Gutsu's
Yeah,
back. I
but
invited
he-
him up
sorry.
here and he just hasn't called in.
Gutsu would do more harm to himself than others while being evil, and that's like the exact opposite of your goal.
Right.
I'm sorry, but I would eviscerate that twink. So
I don't know if we can
I'm
say that
just
word
saying.
on stream, even though people call me it in the chat all the time. I think it's fine.
That's
it's
what Exile
fine.
calls me in the morning when I wake
Replace
up.
that word with twig, okay?
Twig.
There
He's
we
a
go.
twig.
No, wait!
Yeah.
Apologies.
Oh, the implications have garnered interest. I like that. How many more 20s to bring out old Twiggy? Because I
Oh.
can't see it.
Oh, it's 4.
4 20s
4 more
left.
20s, and then nobody's
Release the
safe.
beast.
Nobody's safe. Bigfoot alt, I like you, but you wouldn't be safe.
We couldn't hear whatever you said.
Yeah.
They could hear it. I whispered. I know they could hear it.
Ah.
Oh, okay, so you're ASMRing them. Oh, okay. So, what do you think about some of this drama? What do you think about Sweet Tea getting moved, Brantley swapping them with Tech Talk, Glammy Lammy and Twisted Tea? How do you feel about that, considering Wonder Woman is an intern and wasn't moved?
So, all right. So I'll be straight. I had a little talk with Beans tonight. Saw her in the VC.
Oh,
Went to give her a pep talk.
okay.
Let her know, with everything going on. Look, there's a lot of fresh talent in the universe.
Sure.
And I may not be the best at speaking
Wait, a
on
lot of
camera
fresh
yet.
Talent?
I'm
What
sorry?
do we mean by talent? First, are you just talking about like personalities, or are we talking about actual talent?
No, I'm talking personalities.
All right, just needed
Okay.
to clarify.
Yeah.
Just needed to
Yeah.
clarify that one real quick.
Sorry, I was using a business term of talent, you know.
Okay, lock back in.
We're all about.
So,
pleasure here.
anyways, I may not be the best at speaking on camera yet, but I can see potential. I can see content, things of that nature. I think sweet tea or twisted tea has potential. She just needs to get more comfortable. And unfortunately, you know, doing it right in the middle of dolls is, while there was a spark today, she needs to turn that spark into a flame. Learn how to do it on Tech Talk.
She needs
Glammy,
to capture that lightning in a bottle for sure.
yeah.
Like Nikola Tesla
Glammy,
or the pyramids.
Skipping
Oh,
the pyramid
dude.
talk. Don't you
Dude.
do it. Don't you do it,
I
Bigfoot
will.
Alt. Don't
dude,
fucking
I
do
will.
It. No, we
We
Let's-
can
won't.
save
let's
this. We
talk
can save this
about
for after the
the-
show.
The power
We can't.
stations that the pyramids actually are.
I'm a fucking power station! The pyramids are not a fucking power station because nobody will fucking use them. If I had some type of
Guys,
fucking
we can't
pyramid
talk about this. We can't talk
that
about
had
this.
that much
Dave,
power, I would just sit on
Tesla made a
it.
wireless
charge.
power system that went across
No,
the
no, we
world
can't
that
talk
the
about
government classified.
Stop.
No!
This is boring. This is boring. Nobody wants to hear about this, okay? My heart was broken, all right? I didn't even have morning wood this morning, all right? It's been a bad day. But we've got Rhodey for $20.
Can I have some old Twiggy?
And did you hear they found
treat.
more underground cities underneath the pyramids recently?
Bigfoot
It's
Alt.
not confirmed. It's not confirmed, all right? It looks kind of suspicious to me. It kind of looks like a bunch of fuzz, but we're not talking about it. We're not talking about it. We're here to talk about drama.
My manager just said no. Jethro
No.
said no, we can't. Keem is not happy when we talk about the pyramids.
Because his
Keem
little
don't
mind can't understand it. Sorry. Sorry. Excuse me. Sorry,
I'm not
boss.
calling.
At
I'm not-
least we're not having a 3-hour discussion about the 4th season of Lost, which was one of the greatest seasons
Okay, that
ever.
I can talk about. I think we could talk about this.
What's actually great is we didn't just play 2 hours of fucking Boogie clips and call that our content for the day. We didn't choose the easiest way to make content possible.
Okay, so it made it hard to come up here because, as you guys know, I am a crown on nerds. Okay, so
sure.
We don't hate, all right? People are allowed to make their own decisions, all right? How do you think so many people end up in jail a year?
yeah.
I think
We're
it's
not
really
gonna
dope that
talk
you're a
about
crown of
that.
nerds.
What's that?
I think it's really dope that you're a crown of nerds. You like their show.
And you
That's who you
support it.
want to support.
Passion.
You're supporting them. I have no hatred
Passion.
on that at all.
I can't hate passion.
Let's just put it this way. I'll let you have your opinions, Steak,
Sure.
and let you run with them. I'm going to allow that. I will say that as much as I like you as a person and
Sure.
everything like that, I think you're a little off base. But
With what?
oh man, I mean, there's a lot that at surface level, you talk about, Yo Mama was really getting into it, but you and I both know you got to have your battle buddies back, right? You
For
always have
sure.
your battle.
Unless they're fucking completely wrong. The false allegation on me, for whatever reason it was done, was fucked up. And the fact that it wasn't called out was fucked up.
I spent 3 hours looking into it, and unfortunately, I couldn't find anything one side or the other.
Which is
I'm
why
not
it's tough.
taking sides at this point because that fight's between y'all two.
For sure.
I think you handled it the right way when you said, look, it's at the end of the day, it's all internet bullshit. We're going to leave it there. Plain and simple.
Buff said when you talked about my girlfriend, that was your mistake. Dude, we're allowed to talk about Zay. She's a host. Sorry.
Oh, I thought he was talking about me.
Oh,
I
you?
don't know who he was talking about. I'm confused.
No. Yeah, I don't have any issues with you, and I don't have any
Just
issues
get
with
up
anybody
here.
who's supporting
You're
nerds at all.
watching. You're in the chat. Come on, just hop up here. We're not
Is
gonna
that about
bite.
Buff?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mute you. We can just
We
fucking
don't
talk
mute out
because
here.
here's
We don't
the
do
issue,
that. We
Buff.
don't kick people out here. That's not how we do things.
Buff, I never shit on your name until you shit on mine. You're saying like, oh, I don't respect someone who will talk on Zay's past. Look, I didn't want to talk on Zay's past. Someone talked about my wife and kids. I talked about his girl. It was a man-to-man thing. I wasn't a host yet. I didn't expect to become a host. But like, all of that shit should have and could have been in the past and still can be buried. S1KZ, I don't need to have this fight with you guys forever. But as long as it, like, persists, I'm going to have to. I have to at least mention it, and I definitely have to defend myself from threats that don't have any credibility. I think it was fucked up, Bigfoot Alt. I think it was fucked up that Boogie went and did it the way he did it because he didn't have any evidence. I think it's just as fucked up for them to drop something on me with no evidence. That's all I fucking said. And Buff Weeb decided because I hold that opinion, he's not gonna fucking show any respect, and I think that's fucked up.
Yeah, but at the same time, if it was your co-host and not defending, but third party looking in, it's your co-host, your battle buddy. Wouldn't you go to battle for them? Wouldn't you ride for them?
When Twiggy
Whether they're right or wrong.
No, not always. When Twiggy did the KGB thing, I did not fucking support it. I did not think it was funny. I didn't think it was good content, and I fought it because I thought it was wrong. I believe in right and wrong, and if Twiggy does wrong, I'm calling it out, and if I do wrong, I expect Twiggy to call out because that accountability goes a long fucking way.
I still think it was funny. I still stand by that stream 100%. The only reason
And I
people were
fucking
mad,
don't.
The only reason
And I
people were
didn't
mad
think
is
it was
because of
funny
the
because
person
I don't like
we chose to
fake,
talk about.
stupid drama.
It wasn't fake, okay? There's no evidence it was fake.
Okay, well, if that's the way we're still going to do it in the LCU, is there's no evidence either which way, so yeah, it might be true.
I showed evidence. I showed
that
an
means
ID
that
and
means
everything.
that Rastov has an equal chance of being in the KGB as I do of throwing a death threat at Zay. That's stupid.
I mean, his name is a Russian city.
I will admit, I do not understand why his name is Rastov. That
I know
does
the
sound
story,
very
but I'm not
suspiciously
sharing it.
Russian. I don't know the full story. I have a guess. I could tell you my guess. My guess is Rastov's nerdy fucking ass was super, super into a Dungeons and Dragons character and kept the name as his online moniker. That's my guess on where Rastov got his name. I don't know. You think KGB? I think Dungeons and Dragons. I don't fucking know. And that's another thing, Bigfoot Alt. During the Nerds versus Queens thing, I wanted to help. I wanted to give them books and modules and stuff so they could do giveaways. Not because I was like, I love Zay or I love Buff Weeb specifically, but because I believed that there was a cancer in the LCU and everybody was getting their chance to fight it. And I was like, I will put petty differences aside and I will help support you guys because I want to see everybody at the top. I thought it was cool as fuck seeing them in second place because do you know what that means to me? That means I was here when Nerds was not shit, bro. And everybody said Nerds was going to get canceled and they were going through hosts. And I get to watch them go from at the bottom where everybody was hating on them to where they're almost at the top now and they have a huge fan base. And that means that me coming in here, I can do the same thing with Aussie. But when I get to the top, I hope that I'm not fucking punching down. You know what I'm saying? That's all. And I could be in the wrong about this, obviously, because I'm new to the universe. I'm obviously very passionate. I've got a lot to say about it. I've felt like I've been under the gun for a long time since I've been here. But that doesn't mean that everything I say just makes it accurate or correct. That's everybody.
So I will say this. Punching down is a very literal term. And everybody was punching down on Nerds when it was doing shit.
Sure.
Now, mind you, when they got to the top or started succeeding because they found a formula that worked, all of a sudden, everybody that dropped down started punching up. So it may look like they're punching down, picking on the people that shit on them, but you brought up Queens earlier, and I'll at least defend this. We were going after Queens before they were shit. Okay? And there was a truce. It was fine.
Okay.
Okay? And all of a sudden, Nerds starts doing good, Queens starts doing bad, and all that the Nerds were doing was kind of celebrating, saying, yeah, we're doing good. You know, we're number 2. All of a sudden, before Voldemort got left or whatever.
Whatever the fuck happened there, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, the big thing there was then all of a sudden, oh, the only reason that they're celebrating their success and they're doing good is because all of their fans are are subscribing to their OF. I've never even looked at any of that stupid bullshit. But I still support the show. I'm glad they're succeeding. So it's not that everybody's punching down. It's the fact that they see somebody else succeeding and they're like, oh, well, we're going to shit on them.
It just comes off as sort of wild because since I've been host, I've only publicly supported Nerds and said good things about them. Yet Nerds fans will strike down people trying to talk good about Aussie after every show. And it just seems like it's not
the rest of them.
No, obviously, and I wouldn't put that on Buffer Zay either. They can't control all their fans. That would be ridiculous to assume that they could.
Yes, sir.
The chat's turning against you. I need a favor from you.
What's that?
I need you to talk as flamboyantly feminine as possible while you're making your points.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is, geez, guys.
I do wish we could put this all like behind us, but I don't see it happening because this is the news. This is going to be in the news. This is going to be the LCU top story for a while, right? Because Boogie made this huge.
Here's the thing. Let's build a bridge. I'll start building that bridge.
I've already started the bridge. I've offered multiple times the olive branch. I've offered Buff to come up here before he said fuck steak, and he doesn't give a fuck about steak. Before he caught fucking hands back, I said come up here and be a man and talk. I respect the fuck out of you for coming up here. And I do. That's from the heart. But I would have respected the fuck... Buff, I would still give you the respect if you came up here, bro. We're just talking. It's the internet. If your feelings get hurt, you could just disconnect, bro.
And Tina... I ain't no AI, but you said hi to me earlier.
All right. So.
Anyways, I just figured I'd stop by.
We appreciate it, genuinely.
Yeah.
And it's good to get a perspective that, you know, kind of does see both sides, whether or not we agree with it, right?
I think that's super healthy.
It's just another added opinion to the topic, and you can learn a lot about in any situation from other people's opinions about it, right?
Yeah. Brenda said, steak, did you need 20? Here you go, hun. And CJ with another $20 for dancing something.
I put to kick you for 20 in the chat without saying anything, unfortunately. So
Bigfoot Alt, thank you for coming. The chat has decided to execute you. I got mad respect for you coming up here, and it does make me feel better about, like, pretty much the entire Nerds community, knowing that, like, you're a crown and you're willing to come up here and extend, you know, like, that peace. So, thank you for coming up.
Not a problem.
Sorry, I had to do the laugh track.
All right, laugh track.
We are at 920s.
One more $20 fucking bill, and we are releasing Old Twiggy upon the LCU.
I don't even know if I'm ready, dude. I don't know if I have it in me anymore.
Well, you better be ready because that 20 can come at any time. And there it is. Gwen with the $30.99 Australian. Zavi asked earlier how much for Twiggy to do the rest of the show in the German accent. Not sure if he's still interested, though. I don't know if he can do Old Twiggy.
150 and I'll fucking do it.
Old Twiggy and also German Old Twiggy for 150. Thank you so much for the support, Gwen and everybody else who has donated. So... is this our, like, first time meeting, Mr. Old Twiggy? I'm Steak.
Why is your voice so nasally?
I am the Lolcow Aussie host. Why is... I don't know. Maybe I, like, my nose busted up before.
You think it's that throat tumor you have that you're too dumb to get out?
I'm not too
This
dumb to
moron
get the
has
throat
a
tumor
tumor
out.
in his throat, and he thinks that people are going to like harvest his organs if he goes under the knife to get a tumor removed. A little tumor. It's benign, by the way, and he's got too much bitch in his blood to get it removed. Also, pirate.
It is my tumor. I grew it. They can't have it for free. If I can't see them get rid of it, they can't have it. It's mine.
Xavier, you're a fucking bitch. Nobody likes you. You have bitch in your blood. For $49.99. He says, do not scam. I will not scam. I am not a
He won't
scammer.
scam you, Xavier. You are the best. That's so fucking funny.
All right, here's the deal. Okay, bitch boy. I will be in the VC after the show.
Mm-hmm.
And then nobody will be safe.
Oh, I will be there as fucking well.
I need sleep.
So,
but old
Twiggy, how do you feel about this new LCU? It's probably a lot different than how it looked when you used to roam these Discord halls.
I think they were desperate for talent, which is why they brought me back. Because nobody can compare to me. Because when I actually put in effort, when I pretend to care, I'm more entertaining than half of these people. Let's be honest. Okay, Sweet Tea, CD-ROM, I can't even get bitches. You would think with a head that shiny, if you just rubbed it and made a wish, everything would come true, but no. Just not works that way.
Lots of W's for Xavier. Hell yes. Sticky said they could put it in a jar for you, Steak. Take it home and put it on the mantle. It doesn't work that way because then it's me owning human remains, which is technically illegal, even though they're my fucking human remains.
It would not be surprising.
It's bullshit. I want to be able
Contra,
to have. I want
you
to
are
keep my
timed out
tuna.
for 10 seconds. Goodbye, bitch boy. Timed out.
I don't know.
10 seconds.
I don't know what
Goodbye.
you did, Pirate, but you fucked up.
He told me to go after him, so I went after him.
Oh,
now
shit.
all of your
that-
old messages are gone. You will not be seen in the live chat replay, little bitch boy. Hamstring
Please
said
remember to
close
like
Twiggy.
the stream. Our manager said to please like the stream.
Fuck that manager. He has no power here. Fuck you, Jethro.
Jethro, you better be in the VC after the stream and put this shit back to rest. We're gonna have to put new Twiggy back. We're gonna have to pull new Twiggy back out of old Twiggy eventually. This can't just be rampant.
This show is so pathetic
called me
that my
bitch
cat
boy.
is throwing up.
We can't deal with this forever. So, what do you think about the status of some of these shows? What do you think about Cafe?
I think Cafe is in the wrong time slot. It should be at about you know where Test is? That way I can actually fall asleep after the show. Very, very boring. Batgirl, very creepy looking.
CJ
German
with the one
accent is
LOL
amazing.
Cosby gift membership. You said Batgirl looks creepy?
She
with
looks
her shaved head?
She looks more German than I do. I don't even know.
She
what
does
that
look a
means.
little German. What about Dolls? What do you think about all this bullshit that's going on in Dolls? Is this interesting? It's one of the top LCU stories.
I think they should put Glammy on the show so they can just fucking kill it already. It's
You
gotta
think
go.
putting Glammy on the show would end the show?
There's a reason she's at the 4 a.m. time slot.
What do you think putting Sweet Tea on Tech Talk will do with CD-ROM?
Probably give him a boner.
I think he has mentioned live getting an angry hate boner before. Maybe Sweet Tea will be able to achieve the same fucking results.
I think anytime a man has any kind of excitement, it pops up. Because he's never felt the warm embrace of a woman. He's never been inside of the warm, wet tunnel.
He hasn't felt that warmth. I can never get my voice as low as the Bigfoot guys. So if I did a Bigfoot alt, I think they would be able to pick me out.
He will never have the warmth.
How did you fucking... Imagine a German movie, because they always make Germans the bad guys, right? Like a good German villain. If you had one just like, he will never get the warmth.
I'm tired of this conversation.
What do you want to talk about, old Twiggy?
Let us see. What is interesting? Not really anything interesting going on in the universe right now.
Fish Tank is live, and Ricky Berwick is there.
You know what? Fuck Fish Tank. They take advantage of autistic people. They also take advantage of... Actually, no, I should support that then.
Right? I was about to say, like, which way are you leaning into this
Do you know
one?
who the man by the name of Gypsy Crusader is?
Yes, I know who Gypsy
All right,
Crusader is.
Paul
He's
Miller.
the Omegle guy.
Paul Miller, very controversial character. He's recently been blowing up on the Twitter because a man walked up to him in the airport and said, "Call me the N-word." And then he calls him the N-word.
He
Then
doesn't.
the man reacts and is not very happy with what is said, right? But the thing I found most polarizing about this situation is that most people are on Paul Miller's side. The world is crumbling beneath our feet.
They're supporting the guy who said the N-word
They are.
because it was asked for.
Because Twitter is a cesspool.
Because Twitter's.
full of
Dude, I don't use
ignorant
Twitter.
People.
Yeah, it's full of fucking stupid echo chamber bullshit.
I hate social media. I hate retarded people. I hate people who try to share their opinion and their opinion is stupid, which is most people. I hate fat people.
Chat.
I hate
Chad is
ugly
saying
women.
he literally asked to be called that. He asked for it. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I think I wouldn't get baited like that.
No,
That
but
seems
see,
ridiculous.
here is the worst part. Is there was a news article made about it. Okay? And the
Okay.
news article, let me just read this real quick if I can find it.
Yeah, you can pull it
Okay.
up. Thoughts about Rastov on live?
Ass.
I saw someone in his window again. I can't tell. I don't see anybody in your window, but I might have missed it because I was reading chat.
These
You never
these
fucking know.
people believe me to be gullible, but they're the ones who fell for a whole hate campaign against me. They were
People
dumb
have
enough to
fatigue
believe.
with this stuff. It's not 2015 anymore. Also, freedom of speech. You can't physically assault someone even when it's warranted. Wait, wave at the camera.
All right, here we go. Content creator Paul Miller harassed at Austin Airport following philanthropic appearance at Blast TV. CS2 major. It was a CS2 gaming event.
Okay.
American
even know that guy was a
internet
gamer.
personality and content creator. Paul, I've lost his German accent. Give me a second. Paul Miller, known by the online moniker Gypsy Crusader, was involved in an incident of harassment at Austin Airport on Monday afternoon. The altercation occurred as Miller was preparing for a return home following his appearance on Blast TV. Counter-Strike 2, a major tournament. Basically, it's talking about, the article talks about how he was harassed by a man, and that he calmly responded to the man, and tried to de-escalate the situation, right? But saying the N-word
Okay.
is not de-escalating the situation.
I have never seen somebody call someone the N-word and it made the situation better.
That is what I'm saying. So this whole article is sweeping.
You're saying the Gypsy Crusader guy needs to go down for this.
Well, to be honest, I don't really care.
I think he's been canceled off everything. I've only seen clips of him on like Omegle picking on like
do you know the story
gay
of Gypsy
people.
Crusader?
No, I know that he had like a tragic downfall that led to all of this
He was-
despicable behavior, but I have no fucking clue what it is.
He was a journalist, a right-wing journalist who was covering a riot at the time, and
Okay.
he was attacked, brutally beaten, and after that he went full Joker, went full racist, and
He
went
went full-
online. He has
So-
he has an actual villain origin story.
So he goes and is doing like conservative feet on the ground fucking reporting,
He is.
gets his ass beat, and just
Handed to
flips
him.
full evil and says, fuck it, I'm hating on everybody for now on.
He does, but the worst part is a lot of people cannot tell if it is real or if it is all an act, rage bait.
No, I don't think it's rage bait. I think it's real because I've seen some clips.
It comes
and-
off the tongue a little too comfortably to be rage bait.
And he doesn't just talk about black people. I'm pretty sure he talks about gay people, Jewish people.
All the people who are not normal straight white people. He even talks about them.
I was about to say, well, no, I haven't seen a clip of him making fun of just straight white people.
I have, but it has been a while.
Okay, I believe you if you say
It's been-
so,
it's
but
been
he is
a
a fucking
while.
menace online for sure. I can't believe that he's still able to post
I
anywhere.
didn't know he was still streaming until a few days ago.
He streams?
Yes.
Like video games?
No, he streams himself. He streams himself on a streaming platform on Monkey TV.
Okay. Yeah, so he has been
Weird.
sent to like the
Very
fucking
strange.
shadow realm of streaming platforms to even continue to do the type of shit that he
Numi
does.
says Twiggy would never rage bait. Numi, I would not be talking at all if I was built like you fat bitch.
Oh,
I know Numi. So what I'm saying is
Oh.
true and valid.
Numi 16 is gray.
Yes, she is gray because she is broke.
I'm on to you, Numi. So Buff Weep said I shouldn't talk about his girlfriend. I think he's mad. I think Buff should be respecting his girlfriend and not fucking gooning
Not what?
online.
It does appear that he seems to be gooning a lot. He makes a lot of sexual comments frequently.
Fucking constantly. Fucking constantly.
Has
Go into
has
the...
brought up helicoptering his penis on multiple occasions. Very strange.
If you guys didn't see it earlier, if you go into the docket, Mr. Old Twiggy, into dolls,
Nah, you do that fucking shit.
we've got... Okay, well, don't pull it up
That's not
until I
my
fucking
job.
got it, motherfucker.
Fucking.
Boop, 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 boop.
I'm already carrying the show steak. Why would I do the work?
Shut up, pussy.
Now you can't even use your own original line. It
Shut up,
echoes.
pussy.
It echoes. It
Let's
echoes.
see. What do we got here?
Why use
This one
your
doesn't even
own
have a...
docket?
This doesn't even have a motherfucking thing.
Need to fix my coloring.
Why you got the throat goat material on? What's going on with that?
The throat goat
get-
material.
What's going on with this? This
Neighboring
hashtag
content.
beans
wait,
like to be
Cherry
killed.
TTS?
emoji, super.
Okay. So, yeah, it's just him being fucking weird towards Beans.
With
the
that
whole
gap in
fucking
his
time.
tooth, I'm surprised he does not whistle every time he talks. Echo.
Choo choo.
I gotta keep my hands up now.
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, Buff. Okay.
Well, why do you have to keep your hands up, Buff? Is it difficult to not masturbate?
I bet his hands
it-
are not
his
the
hands
only thing that's up.
Is it's difficult to not masturbate in a live stream? Wow, that's a funny joke, Buff.
In my opinion,
And Beans just fucking ignores him. I don't get it.
Fake,
Like, I guess this is comedy. I guess it's funny.
I'm turning this off. Open up a link. It echoes.
Open up a
You're
link.
Destroying the show. You're ruining it.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
You're ruining the show.
Aha! How much can Buff endure?
Is this going to be another boring clip? I have not seen anything.
It's from nerds. It's not going to be entertaining.
They must have pity viewers.
They've got a few very, very, very loyal followers and viewers. I think what Yo Mama said had a little bit of credence.
Like that nerd who
It
just
burns.
left the show.
It literally burns.
He said with the nerd that just left the show?
Yes. He
Yes.
looks like he would be their viewer.
she's like a cat girl
Right,
now.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
She is not a
hit
good
it.
girl.
She is not a good
girl.
girl. This is so
She's a
fucking
dirty
gross.
girl.
Stop it!
She's a little black cat today, you know?
She's making me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, this is a grown ass man, by the way.
Innocent.
I am a good man. I'm a normal person. I will not respond to such delicious degeneracy.
This is
Gooner!
Okay, well,
this is so bad. I mean,
He's
not only is
literally
it not-
just being a fucking gooner.
Not only is it cringe, but it's just boring.
It's definitely cringe
too
as fuck. It's
try-hard.
definitely boring.
Too try hard. Ooh, I yell. I'm entertaining when I talk aloud.
and in my opinion, I think,
You got this one up?
Yes, I've got it up. Fucking retard.
and in my opinion, I think a lot of people like this,
Shut up, Twiggy, you fuck.
quarantine arc.
In my opinion,
Don't talk
you
over
need to-
clip.
You've been this way since the
Twiggy, I paused it. Shut the fuck up. The clip was playing.
whole time. In my opinion,
Yeah.
ain't nobody's
You're
match
being
show freak. In
repressed.
my opinion, it's probably because somebody's been pussed up, frustrated, a little bit of schmexually frustrated because somebody in their life didn't put the thing down on properly. Because my opinion, I feel like Beans is a nympho. In my opinion, I feel like, you know what, I need to stop.
Is this
Yeah.
projecting we are doing right
Yeah.
now?
He's projecting hard as fuck. This guy shows up to stream, horny as fuck, has to throw screens on his fucking stream to cover up him smoking the whole fucking time.
I mean,
To
it
keep
makes
down
sense
the
because
gooner.
to go through
Dude,
most of
I-
your life, to go through most of your life as a fat person, and then to finally feel the warm embrace of a woman, it will change
Man,
a motherfucker.
I was proud as fuck of Buff when he first came into the community. I was like, hell yeah, this dude used to be self-conscious. He got his shit together. Now he's fucking confident, and now he's using that power to just be a little fucking loser gooner on the internet. And I just did not see that turn
He's
happening.
acting like a dog whose
Yeah.
balls haven't been cut off.
Ah, pfft.
out
Beans
too.
need to get flood insurance. So that's what I'm saying.
Beans needs to get
Beans
flood
is gonna
insurance.
be-
Beans
I
needs to
figured
get.
that out.
Buff, why would Beans need to get flood insurance? Because you have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend that you don't like people bringing up because, like, I don't know. You wouldn't goon. You wouldn't goon like this. That's not embarrassing for, like, your lady. You know, like, if she watches this, she's not going to be embarrassed by that at all.
Is this? Oh, you're showing analytics, you fucking dumbass.
I'm allowed to show those analytics, motherfucker. That's open. And you've showed it more times than I did.
I do not remember this. You are lying. You are making up stuff.
Brenda
you are trying
says
to
Beans
gaslight
looks
me.
hot, though. Dude,
Brenda, you're
regardless-
timed out for 10 seconds.
regardless of whether Beans looks hot or not, I'm a married dude, so I'm not gonna like pop up on her stream or have her on mine and be like, "Hey, my dick's really hard right now, but you can see my hand, so it's cool." I never really told those jokes growing up. I guess that's like a.
Well, he would act
type of
like it's
degenerate
jokes. He would act like it's jokes until you tell him to stand up.
Yeah, can't do no push-ups with that fucking thing hanging around. But Machiavelli said Buff always got that stupid look on his face. You mean his face, Machiavelli? That's just his face. Y'all just didn't realize it was stupid until he took the beard off, and then you were like, fuck.
I'm so fucking bored right now.
Eat. Oh, you want to talk about then, fat ass?
You're the one. Show me what you got, new host.
We've already been through the docket, so now we're just on whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Okay, what do you want to talk about? Entertain.
I want to talk about fucking doing some dope ass shit this weekend. What is your plan for Saturday?
Make money.
In what fucking way? Tell me. Let's fucking hype it up. I want to know. I'm excited.
I should just be able to show up on stream, right? Grace people with my appearance and have them throw money at me. But they are too sensitive.
Okay.
They are too soft. This is supposed to be a drama universe, but you are too soft.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Yeah, I get it. That's what I thought about a lot too. Bigfoot actually talked to me in main chat because I guess he went over some of all of this bullshit drama obviously on his show, and I think he had some advice for me, but I didn't see it. So what he did was he showed it to me, and basically he was saying like it is Discord internet bullshit, and that the Discord actually used to be the Wild West, and it was much, 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 much worse. Now, Twiggy, you were around for like the older shit. Do you agree with that? It used to be much, much, much worse?
I was not listening to you. I will be honest with you. I was reading.
You fucking idiot. We have fucking 19 minutes left. I'm trying to talk about something fucking
Did it used to be way
interesting.
worse? Yes, it used to be way worse. You used to be able to shit talk people and they would not get offended. They would talk shit back. But now they're going cry to mods because they are weak.
Mm-hmm. We're getting really fucking sensitive in here.
They are children. They are all on the spectrum.
All of the other hosts or all of the viewers?
The hosts.
Yeah, there's definitely. I think to become a host in the LCU, there's got to be something fucked up and wrong with you anyway. So that makes sense.
The viewers are okay. They're okay. They're growing on me.
Yeah. So I mean, that was what happened today. It was Sweet Tea fucking drags the shit out of Glammy Lammy. Brantley went up on Rewind and was saying that she didn't even think that it was a drag. She thought it was like 50-50. It was half on half. And I love Glammy Lammy. I'm a Glammy fan. And it didn't help that their audio was turned down.
Shows it.
It didn't help that their audio was turned down so fucking low, and I couldn't really hear Glammy's responses that good. And Sweet Tea was yelling, so I could actually hear. She just fucking went off. I think from Brantley said like it was half and half. Brantley probably had better audio because she was in the call. She could probably hear what everybody was saying a lot better. So I don't fucking know, but I'm excited to see. I want to know, is Glammy supposed to be on Tech Talk tonight? Because she already was on Dolls today.
I don't know. You think I've watched that?
Yeah,
I actually have like things in life worth doing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to waste my life pity watching somebody's pathetic shit show.
What?
I am not going to waste my life.
Oh my god, I think we lost Twiggy.
Steak.
Fuck!
You're not going to gaslight me.
I don't know.
You're not
He's
going to
OBS.
gaslight
Let me make
me.
sure the stream is still up and good.
This man, I am being gaslit right now.
It looks like we're still good.
I am being gaslit right now. Also, Brenda says, Pirate, I'm high. Shh, LOL.
Failed to start
Brenda,
camera.
you are a drug addict. Get out of
Twiggy.
my chat. I am still here, Steak.
Twiggy,
Steak, it is on
you
your-
piece of shit!
Goodbye, Steak. Figure your shit out. This is my show now. I will not be taking any disrespect from the chat. If you disrespect me, I take it, I give it back, and I destroy you. They are saying Twiggy is muted. What do you mean Twiggy is muted? I have audio on OBS right now.
Stop fucking with me.
I was not fucking
No,
with you.
you're fucking it up. You did something wrong.
I did not
You
do
fucking
anything
broke
wrong.
something.
No, I kick you so you come back and your quality is better.
No, your quality was fucked up. Your shit lagged out, not mine.
My shit was fine.
They're saying
It's
Twiggy is
yours.
muted. Purple Flirt with the $10. I'll throw my money at you, Twigga, but I want to see old school pot stir, Twigga. Not off. Not go off. Not reading that. Roast Glammy. $10 for your old Twiggy roast on Glammy.
All right, and for this, I have to do it in the German accent because I was donated $50 to do the German accent. If you want me to stop the German accent, then you have to give me another $50. But Glammy Lammy is a one-trick pony. She is here because Keemstar feels bad for her. Because he gave her a chance and then he realized that she is just mentally ill. And she does not have what it takes to be a part of this universe. People find her entertaining because she says weird random shit like donkey hole. But there's not
That
any
was
substance
funny.
there. It is because you do not have an intelligent sense of humor.
Not all the
She-
time. I like Adult
She
Swim.
is a grown woman who gets her feelings hurt online and runs away from home and then expects us to feel bad for her. It is
We did feel
pathetic.
bad for her.
You feel bad for her because you are weak.
No, I'm not. It takes strength to give a fuck about people, bro.
Glammy has been passed around more than a fucking lot lizard, okay? When it comes to
How
these shows,
fucking
when it
dare
comes to these
you.
shows, she's been on so many. All right, she's a barracks bunny, okay? If I speak your language.
No, that's definitely my language.
She,
I can't. No. Glammy Lammy is gonna do good wherever Glammy Lammy goes. You and fucking Yo Mama are saying that wherever Glammy goes is gonna fail, but she's still here. There's one thing you can say about Glammy is no matter how much she's been thrown around and fucked on and like fucked with, she's doing a good fucking job.
in what universe?
She's still here. No, she's not doing great. I find her entertaining.
She makes Rastov look like a Keemstar level entertainer.
That is such a fucking complicated insult that I don't even know how to respond. That you just insulted Rastov and Glammy.
Yes.
Good. That's like a double fucking strike right
And I'm
there.
still being tame because I don't want to lose my mind and get the stream taken down. But afterwards, I'm going to be going
In the VC.
school scorched earth.
Letting completely loose. Scorched
Letting
earth.
completely loose. Nobody will be safe. Nobody. You know, that fucking catfish deserved to get a bullet in its head for being an ugly creature.
How dare you? No, not the fucking Harambe catfish.
Fuck that catfish.
I actually agree with you. The police had to take him out. Fucking imagine getting 5 little
I
German
wouldn't
kids.
care. I would not care if the catfish was going in the opposite direction with its hands up. I said it.
You'd still shoot?
I would fuck that shit up. I would put multiple rounds inside of that catfish. Read the dono, work boy.
Purple Flirt with $10. Fuck you, bitch. Purple Flirt with $10 at stake. Say what you're really thinking. Fug the nice guy stuff. She sucks and is non-tent. Waste of time and space in the universe. For
It's a valid
$10,
opinion for a fucking retard.
I will not turn on fucking somebody I like in the universe. I think she can do good content. I think she needs I think if she went on Dolls, she'd do a great fucking job. If you want me to be mad at somebody, if you want me to shit on somebody that needs shit on, it's fucking, I hate to say it, it's Wonder Woman. Move Wonder Woman. Twisted Tea's doing great. Shut up with your fucking crickets. Use your talent. Use your voice, bitch. Don't use buttons, motherfucker. Fucking
Buttons are more entertaining than you.
Sweet Tea's doing great on fucking Dolls. Glammy would do great on Dolls. Beans is gonna do great on Dolls. Wonder Woman is not gonna be able to keep up with their energy, especially not since the Twisted Tea era. Put her with fucking CD-ROM.
Do you know what kind of
Let
show
them try
Wonder
it out.
Woman belongs on? One of those shows that old people watch early in the morning where they are showing off jewelry. Okay? One of those little what is it called?
I don't know. That's before my age, bro.
Tele-auctions? I don't fucking know.
Teleauctions. Yeah.
That is where she belongs. She belongs on a
Looking right
fucking
now for
commercial.
$50.
A commercial for fucking Dr. Scholl's foot inserts for your shoes.
Brenda, why are you all capsing where is Billy? Has anyone checked on him? Is Billy missing?
Brenda, if you do not stop talking
Billy
in
is
all
literally
caps,
in a fucking VC right now, Brenda, you psycho.
Brenda is high. She said she was high earlier. She is on drugs. She is a druggie.
Jethro said, Steak, you are not entertaining. Jethro, you look like that guy
Jethro,
from
you
the
are timed
Goonies.
out for 10 seconds. Not because you insulted Steak, but because I just feel like timing you out. I do not
When
have
will she be
Steak's
good
back.
content? I don't know. Glammy's gotten a lot of fucking tries. Look, here's the fucking problem. You guys don't like Glammy. Fucking Keemstar does. Fucking Brantley obviously likes Glammy. That's why she's getting
Yes,
another
it
fucking
makes
chance.
sense. The man
If she
who
isn't
will not let us
fucking
talk about
good-
the pyramids does like Glammy, yes.
Pyramids
Yes.
are not good content.
Says
They're
you,
not. We
simple-minded
wanted good
individual.
content. You just
You-
wanted it to be good content,
You
but
are
it
a
wasn't.
simple-minded individual. You have no intelligence. You have no barrier in your head to no ability to understand. Okay.
$10 from Purple Flurp. Her best content was disappearing. Tech's main goal for the longest time was to not let her talk. Literally, their goal was to shut her up for 25% of the show. That should say something. She sucks.
And that was the most money Tech Talk ever made. Besides that one
did
night
make-
that dumbass Ultra was on.
They
And
did
what
make
happened
a
to
lot of
Ultra?
fucking money.
Ultra's gone. He fell
Ultra
off.
fell off so fucking hard.
He was
Ultra was everywhere.
His degradation fetish just wasn't making money anymore.
Steak Glammy will get hundreds of chances. The fact is, Glammy has killed every show she went to. I can't argue that Glammy has not been a part of a lot of shows that didn't fucking work out. But there's a lot of
When
reasons
she
shit
was on
doesn't work out.
Rewind, people just wanted to fast forward.
Okay, I can't defend Glammy from the world, but I will say, I don't think Glammy needs fired yet. I'd love to see how she does on fucking Dolls. If she doesn't make it on Dolls, I mean, I don't know what other fucking shows there are. She's not gonna be on Aussie. She's not gonna keep up with this energy.
Steak, I'm about to target you with a low blow.
At who? At me?
Yes. Say ask for old Twiggy, so sorry.
Whatever, Twiggy. Do you,
but
bitch.
the only reason you defend Glammy is because you relate to her, because you are both fucking schizophrenic.
You fucking cocksucker. First of all, Glammy doesn't have fucking schizophrenia. I do.
She acts like she does. She is paranoid enough.
What is acting? Okay. So you can act like you're schizophrenic? That's a
I'm
thing?
just saying, I see a lot of similarities between you and Glammy. The way you sit in your chairs, the ways that you do not exist in reality.
I just got more fucking energy than you, Twiggy. I've got a lot of fucking energy, and it fucking bursts out of my body, and sometimes I have to get up on my fucking chair because I'm excited, motherfucker. Yes, I have schizophrenia. It is not why I like Glammy. And that's just saying that my brain just sucks, and that's why I like Glammy?
I mean, that is also an option.
That could be an option.
That is definitely
But
an option.
I don't think Glammy has fucking schizophrenia, you bitch. And if she does, I can't say. I was about to get myself in trouble.
No, she definitely does. I don't know anybody
If she
has some
ends up-
kind of
if she
mental
does have schizophrenia,
illness.
I hope she beats your ass in Minecraft.
Glammy beating my ass. That is funny, okay? For one,
OG Salt Lake said, "Quit
she's
being
too
correct,
shaky.
Twiggy." So where's this? Where's all of this energy been this whole fucking time, motherfucker? Why can't we can't get a little bit of fucking oomph? We can't get a little bit of Twiggy fucking crashing the fuck out a little bit.
The twig does not crash out for one.
The twig is afraid.
The twig is not afraid.
The twig has fear.
The twig
does not
fears
want to be
nothing.
canceled.
You will not get in my head. I have no fear of being cancelled.
And I don't want you canceled. I think that we're gonna do great shit, but I want this Twiggy.
Steak, you
more
know
often.
my history before the Lolcow universe. You know about my
I know your
video with
history.
almost 8 million views on it of me saying an almost no word. I do not care. People's opinions
Okay.
on me do not matter because they are all wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying fuck them then. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Maybe they're fucking wrong. And maybe that's fucking great for us. And we're gonna keep doing cool fucking shit. I wanna go check out abandoned houses. Might drag out fucking alt fucking Bigfoot with me. We're gonna have good fucking times here. And I see
Pirates,
there's a-
why are you still in the chat? Don't you have to like leave the Discord for a week for your mental health and then come back and just see if people missed you? Don't you have to leave the Discord and see if people are going to message you being like, oh no, Pirate, where did you go? Don't you want people to notice that you're gone? Maybe you should leave.
Damn. Damn,
I
that's deep,
am
Twiggy.
only targeting the people I know I can target though, so I'm not old Twiggy.
I was about to say,
technically.
you were talking a little bit of shit about Xylee yesterday.
I was talking shit about Xylee every day. I was talking shit about Xylee on stream.
Why doesn't Xylee respond when you talk shit to her?
Because
But if anybody else in the LCD does, it gets rewound?
Because Xylee knows that I speak the truth, and it will hurt her. Xylee has said multiple occasions that she refuses to cover anything I say, and that she will not give me the attention. Now,
Scared.
it seems like she's scared. It seems like her feelings were hurt. It seems like the time I started a rumor about Glammy. Well, not fucking Glammy, excuse me. I have other people on my mind right now. But it seems like Xylee was upset that I started a rumor that she was transgender. She called me privately and was like, Twiggy, don't ever say anything like that again. She was crashing out on me, Steak. But I thought
Is
she
that
gets
real?
Yes, it is very real.
Holy fucking shit.
It's very
She
real.
cried?
She basically
yelled at you?
cried. She was yelling. She was trying to intimidate me, but I'm not intimidated.
Well, hot fucking damn. How do you feel about Rastov getting his own show? What do you think it's going to be about?
I think it is going to be him sucking the dick of all of his fans who give him money because they feel so bad for him because he's been through so much trauma.
So you think he's going to go back to poaching? He's going to try and rebuild the old-fashioned Rastov way.
Go back to it. He's never stopped.
Well, that's what Boogie was saying was wrong with Rastov. He was saying you were supposed to come here and poach and you didn't do a good enough job. That's one of Boogie's biggest criticisms on Rastov.
The only reason Boogie is doing everything he is doing is because their viewership went down. And now he has to act out so he can get the viewers, the numbers back up. You don't want to be taken over by one of the smaller shows. The shows that were created so that you had drama to talk about.
Right, for sure, 100%. So you think Boogie's scared maybe for his job, and that's why he's projecting off on Rastov so hard?
What is he going to do after he leaves this? Is he going to go work a normal job? Is he going to upload on his channel and see any minuscule amount of success?
I don't know how it would go. If he went back on his own, I don't think it would go well. I think he has to be here now. I think the LCU is his home.
He would go back to charging $50 per cameo to try to milk as much out of the people who grew up watching his videos and still think he's the Mr. Rogers of the internet.
They don't know better is what you're saying.
Why are your fucking armpits so sweaty?
Me?
Yes, look at that.
I don't know.
Look at that. That is disgusting.
Because I live in Texas and I was probably
You are
outside
nasty.
of my
You
garage
need to
before
shower
this.
more often.
I
could not
showered twice a
imagine-
day.
I could not imagine sharing barracks
Twiggy.
with you.
You couldn't share a barracks with me because there's a weight limit to get into the military, Twiggy.
Yes, but guess what? The only branch I couldn't get into was the fucking Marines because they did not like the fact that I do not have medical records.
Yeah, that's another thing you need to get into the fucking barracks, bro. You can't fucking be 100 pounds and just fucking join the army and expect to be doing the same shit everybody else is doing, dog.
I will have you know that I have an exorbitant amount of strength.
How?
Because.
Where? Where do you hide it? Is it under the sleeves of your LOL Aussie jacket?
I have a concealed carry permit stake. Okay?
That is different.
Don't show, don't tell, okay?
Well, I'm in Texas. It's open carry here, brother.
Anybody who open carries is fucking retarded. You're asking to have your gun stolen and you're asking to be murdered by your own firearm. And quite frankly, you deserve it if it happens.
That is not how the fuck it works. Yes, it
You are
can
talking
in
about
some situations.
constitutional
but
carry.
You don't know what show of force is. And I'm not talking about constitutional carry. I'm talking
Open
about
carry
open
is for
constitutional
retards.
carry.
People who want to look like they are a police officer. People who are they lack so much confidence. They
It
want to
demands
seem
on the
like a man.
location of
They're
where
like,
you're
I
at.
demand your respect because I have a big iron on my hip.
You took your gun across the street into the woods.
Yes, because there's fucking coyotes out there, but it is still concealed carry. I don't want the coyote to know what is coming.
You don't need a gun to fight a coyote, and he's definitely not going to check your waistband first to see if you have one concealed.
You
it would
fucking,
actually,
you fucking retard. You have no life experience. Coyotes travel in
I've
packs.
fucking experience with guns. I have way more experience with guns. I have to.
No, I'm saying you have no life experience. Coyotes travel in packs.
Are you scared of coyotes?
I'm not scared of them. I just do not want to be attacked by one.
With a
All right?
stick? and a fucking good amount of American gumption, I'm not getting taken out by fucking coyotes.
How many coyotes have you dealt with personally?
I've seen. I grew up in North Carolina. I've definitely
but how
seen.
many have you dealt with?
They run away.
Have
They're
you ever had
pussy.
one? No, have you ever had one stalk you through the woods?
Coyotes don't stalk fucking grown at. Well, you. Okay. All right.
Back
in
to
that
the
situation, I
insult.
could understand.
Steak, you claim to be this big man, but I see the step stool that is in front of the sink in your bathroom. That is why you have the door closed behind you.
That's for my fucking
Your little
4-year-old, you
baby
idiot.
legs,
You know
your little
that.
baby
You're
legs, short
smuggling
boy.
through it, you bitch.
Your little short boy. Little tiny Tim.
I'm 4'5".
Poor little,
Nobody knows.
poor little man.
Nobody fucking knows. As someone who works in 120, you get the prescription deodorant that causes cancer. It works great. You want me to get fucking boogie cancer by using way too much of this evil deodorant? I wear Old Spice. I smell good. I'm allowed to sweat a little bit, you fucking weirdo. What are you reading so slowly?
Derek Cabana is fucking retarded. He said I could get taken out by 2 tabby cats. Motherfucker, I have 7 cats. I could body
shit.
all of them.
We have 20 seconds. Do you have the redirect in?
Yes, I have the fucking redirect in. Okay, just.
No, he's doing it now. Thank you,
just,
everybody, for coming into LOL Cow
do your
Aussie.
thing.
Evil shitty Twiggy is over here being a fucking dick bully, but
I
you
shouldn't
guys
even
paid
do a
for it.
redirect.
So
I
come by the fucking LOL Cow. Shut up, Twiggy! Come by the LOL Cow fucking Aussie VC. We're gonna be hanging out. I made a diss track about Eric. I was gonna show it to some people later. So come by, fucking hang out. We're gonna be sending you guys over.
Track?
We're not talking about the Xylee diss track. We are sending all of our viewers over to test. Please stick around. Check them out. Thank you guys for the support. Shout out to the moderation team and the docket team. Love you guys.
All right, and make sure you show up tomorrow to throw plenty of money at us because we will be making a goal for me to go out on Saturday and do an IRL stream. Okay, so make sure you show up. Goodbye, you motherfucker.